Working on it.
And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension. Pumpkin, get
All right, I
alive.
made it. Oh, God, wait. I dropped my pen. What's up?
Greetings, PG and John. We are here, and the Pauline montage screen is amazing. Jim happy, Jim pills happy, Jim clap.
It was a montage. What's up?
66 names.
Hey.
You're lucky I don't have a life. However, tomorrow
Alright.
the wife and I will have been married 11 years.
Nice.
Can't believe she put up with me for so long.
Hey,
Let alone still does.
Congratulations. I appreciate it. And Catman, thank you. 36 moons pre-stream. The alerts never go off pre-stream. They don't start up until I get my fat face out here. That's how it works. That said, woo, 3 years, hopefully many more. You're messing around with your lawnmower. His battery died. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. Optimus Prime will be at Campbell Supply on October 4th in Cation, New Jersey. Really? The Optimus Prime or the person that does voice for it? Ex-Mariner!
23 moons? Wow.
23 moons, thank you. I appreciate Ex-Mariner, thank you. And hi. What? Avid Sinsomniac. What's up? How's it going? Let's see, who's here? What's up? DJC, hi. What Real Max Marvel, Steampunk, Joey, Bloody Angel, what's up? What? You forgot to load the stream. What?
Hello, Pumpkin Guy.
What's up?
Jim in chat. Happy Sunday. How are you today?
Hey. Doing it right.
Hello, PG. Hope you're doing well. I am go see a friend in a few hours and relax for the rest of the day.
Yeah, there you go. Relaxing. On Lord, thank you. I appreciate you.
For the hype.
For the hype train. We got to make... Hey, can we put her on a broom at least? So it'd be like, you know, kind of spooky hype train at least. That'd be kind of cool. Don't make the broom look weird because, you know, internet. Let's see. What's up? Thank you. Typhid, hi. Raging Ronic, hi. What's up? How's it going? Zonlord, Icarus, Joey Panda, Steampunk Chick, Real Max Marvel, DJC, Buccaneer Scroll, Gold. You. Thank you. Spooky Train, X-Mariner, thank you. Broodwitch, hi. Goldie Panda, hi. Everybody.
Hype train bits for Pumpkin Guy.
Hey. Thank you. I appreciate Icarus. Thank you. And hi.
I was working on a skull sketch with the help of my new pen and tablet, while listening to nerdy rap music. Lol.
Best kind of rap music. Nerdy rap music.
The truck and its keys be New Jersey. Also, we should all start writing to the corporate offices of every major chain and complain about when they put out Christmas stuff. I was just at my local Tractor Supply and Ace and they already have Christmas items.
I say be God Satan. Hello.
Business class ticket bits.
Oh, business class. Fancy. I've never been on business class. We're kind of bus people.
Hey, a PG of the Multiverse Crossroads. Hope you're well. Picked up a bunch of D&D things yesterday, hoping to build a small group together soon.
Nice.
But, well, I'm realistic, not optimistic.
Like the way the robot said, well. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Pumpkin Dude. How are you doing?
So far, so good, Blake Raven. How's it going, Glasgow? You got to be positive about that. You know, you can get people with the Zoom meetings, D&D Zoom meetings. There. I don't know what. You know, why not? I know it's not the same as everybody sitting around arguing at the table, but you know, at least you don't have to reach over the table and punch somebody. The fly.
Been a while since I got to a PG stream. Finished with dealing with my father's things, so slightly less stress in life.
Oh, that's good. I just got slapped in the face. Oh, that hurt. At least I got the fly. Thank you, I guess.
In 4 days, all player builds on Cyberpunk 2077 will be moved as 2.0 will be released, but we get a new radio station made by original homebrew bands.
What is happening?
Did the person building the D&D campaign? You should make it completely odd with the reveal that the big bad guy was just another adventure that got mistaken by the henchman as the big bad guy.
I'd say it's the overlooked squirrel in the trees that's been following you during your whole campaign. That's what I would go with. It was the squirrel all along. Yeah, why didn't we see it? It was following us. Squirrels rarely do that. Oh, thank you. Oh, really? They're gonna mess up everyone's builds in Cyberpunk with the new thing? At least it doesn't run on Unity, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. Lost Pixie, thank you for the thing with the sounds. Fierce Lady Parade, tell me what's up. I've been modding, adding stuff since yesterday. I've been very productive with my project. Nice. There you go. Dude, I kind of want to, I want to mod Starfield and see what mods are out there for it. There's so many of them now, dude. Dude, modders are on top of it, man. They're like, dude, get out of your ship in the middle of space. Space. Dude, it's crazy. Oh, man. We had kind of a hectic week. We had issues happening in the beginning of the week. We had issues in, I don't know, Steve covered most of it, but the short of it is chaos. I don't know, pretty much. God. It was a long week, man. I feel like it's still going on. Does anybody in here eat Twizzlers? I need you to, what? Chew someone's tires for me. What? I'm not a big fan of Twizzlers anymore. I feel like they changed over the years. I haven't had Red Vines either. But, we got on the top. Steve got on the topic. Bro, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. You crossed the line. You crossed the line with the quality of chocolate, all right? Here's the thing, all right? And I know Steve talked about this, but I got to reiterate because it's candy, all right? The thing is, right, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, you know, the chocolate isn't what it used to be, you know, as far as I remember and all this other stuff, but, you know, but taste change over the years and whatnot. But I feel like,
I was tempted to put some similar things to Foamy, but one guy is coming over. The Essentials pack came with a tutorial adventure. Would be cool if anyone else wants to join via Zoom. But if I may, with your permission.
Maybe I will have an angry squirrel yell at them whenever the party gets stuck. Yeah, they could be like the little tutorial guy. Doesn't have to be Foamy. You could just make it an angry squirrel. They can yell at him. Yeah. Be like, dude, you gotta roll for initiative, you idiot. The squirrel yells at you. You look up into the trees, wondering, where did that come from? Oh, was it that squirrel over there? Strange. Maybe there's a magical spell that makes the squirrel talk. You pay it no mind and go about your day. Oh, God, that'd be good. I should be a DM. Oh, God, I don't have the time. No, things keep getting derailed over and over again. It's crazy. Yeah, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I felt like they were adjusting the levels of quality of chocolate merely because...
I would say a successfully passed to the east. You could lost power for a long time, more so upside. North American chocolate has been made to suck in the last few years.
Few years. I feel like it's longer than that.
Unity is killing indie game maker with insane monthly prices. You can make indie games, but you need a AAA budget to maintain the game on Unity sites.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. And I did some research on it, so I got the knowledge that I can tell everybody about. But Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. All right, in my personal opinion, I feel like they've been scrimping on the quality of chocolate over years, and I feel like they can do that is because they got the peanut butter in there. You know, you got a lot of peanut butter in there. No one's going to notice the decline in chocolate quality. You crossed the line. People notice now. It wasn't just me, dude. There were people who were like, dude, they're not the same, man. What the hell? What happened? Dude, if the chocolate is lackluster enough to call its attention to the palate over the taste of peanut butter, you got a problem, all right? Reese's, you got to fix that. You know, blame quality control if you want, whatever you got to do, but just get it back the way it was, or at least an acceptable version of. No, because now I just buy a jar of the Reese's peanut butter, and then I just dip regular chocolate in it. That isn't terrible. Oh, God. Their peanut butter is still good. I don't know how you messed that up, but... Anyway, Unity! All right. Is that a green squirrel? What? Chocolate has come full circle back before food regulations stepped in to mix and break and dust in the filler. Yeah. In Sprouts, they sell peanut butter cups that not only creamy, but are bigger, too. Better substitutes Reese's. There you go. I don't know where Sprouts is, though. How is chocolate getting scarce to the point of raising prices? China. I am literally not joking about that. The last couple of years, there's been a really big demand in chocolate. So the prices have gone up because most of it's going over there. Good job, you know. Companies will just go where the money is so they can charge more over there. I don't know. Chocolate rashes up 20%, 1984. Brace imported chocolate.
Actually, The truth behind that is they use the same chocolate formula for all the Recess products, so every time they make a new Recess-based product, we need to tweak the chocolate. The most recent one was the Take 5 with all the
other stuff in it, including pretzels, caramel, and peanuts. Dude, they can only put so much stuff in it to distract you from the terrible chocolate before you're just like, this is terrible chocolate. I literally don't buy, like, we bought Halloween candy merely because we had guests, and I was like, yeah, dude, Halloween candy, you know, and they didn't care, but they were like, yeah, it is good, yum. I don't buy it for myself anymore. Yeah.
Frothy, a squirrel who found a gem made by Ogma, thinking it was an acorn, tried eating it, instead gained immortality and infinite wisdom. Now spends its days harassing travelers. It has decided it hates your
Party in particular. There you go. You know, you can have it distract them every once in a while by dropping an acorn on them, and the squirrel, you know, rolls for success. So basically, if it drops an acorn on somebody right before they're casting a spell, that would actually interrupt their spell. That'd be hilarious. And also annoying. I feel like it would get really annoying. They'd be like, dude, the squirrel's stupid. It's bothering me all the time. This isn't even a fun. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. There's a balance there between being annoying and you know, fun. So be mindful of that. You like Reese's candy bars, though. I haven't had anything other than their peanut butter cups. I've had the Reese's Pieces, but that's basically peanut butter in M&M shell type thing. Milky Way chocolate is always delicious. Milky Way. I think the caramels hasn't declined much. But Unity, the engine that everybody made fun of when the games booted up, and they were like, oh my God, it's a Unity game. Here we go. Yeah, apparently they implemented new things, but I did the researches. All right. Here we go. Right now,
4 years.
Go.
You amaze me.
4 years. Oh my God, Mr. Pine, thank you for the 4 years. Thank you, I appreciate. Thank you. Putting up with our nonsense. You know they're so bad what they were doing to the games. Well, here's what they're doing. Hold on.
Also, over the last couple weeks, I've been slowly modernizing my house by adding multiple junk robots and smart switches.
Uh-oh.
I've been telling Vendor to leave my junk robot alone. It needs to sober up. The name.
I'd say the real one, but she'd go off. Yeah, there you go. Oh, here's the thing. On a side note of smart everything. Yo, dude, there was a place in Las Vegas that is got like ransomware going on. People, it was basically this hotel area was so smart that they didn't have, like, people couldn't get into their hotels because the system got compromised. So, like, you're telling me nobody in this entire hotel had an analog way, like a key, to get into their door? It's MGM Casino? Yeah. Dude, that's like flipping crazy, right? Bro! You just always have an analog version. Oh, we don't have any keys. What do you mean you don't have any keys? It's all electronic. It's all digital. You have an E-key. Well, it doesn't work. What do we do? Well, I guess you're sitting in the lobby. Can you get us food? No. Apparently the refrigerators are locked with E-keys. What? Come on. All right, but the Unity thing. All right, here's what they did, because they clarified it, I think it was yesterday or the day before that, is Unity wants to charge people, like game devs, if they make over $200,000 and have 200,000 installs, they want to charge them like per install.
What up, PG? How's everybody? Are you ready for September 30th? Wait, what do you mean is on October 31st? Why do we have to wait that long?
Oh, dude, we already started Halloween. We've been Halloweening all the time. 365. What? That's what I'm saying, man. Dude. Yo. Okay, so install, or basically runtime, whatever they want to call it. 200K, you got to make 200K. Seems kind of legit. Here's the thing. It doesn't apply to charity bundles. It doesn't apply to, what do you call it, games that are basically bootlegged because they're not distributed by the distributor. It doesn't apply to web-based games or streaming games. So that at least leaves, I guess, Microsoft off the hook for their cloud service. I still don't agree with it because I feel like they're making enough money anyway. But, money do what money do is try to get more money. So it's like 1.5K per install. That doesn't make any sense. No, that's not that much. Basically, it would be like 15 to 20 cents per install once you meet that initial threshold of 200,000 installs or 200 or actually, I don't think it's or. I think it's or 200,000. So essentially, I mean, I don't know if they backtracked or that was the thing, but they seem to make the, requirements for being extra charged for whatever the Unity thinks they do, a little less intimidating. So they're like, it's only going to affect like 10% of devs out there. We'll see, but, who knows? The other thing is, they say the rates would be lower for free-to-plays if, and this I hate, if they implement Unity's ad revenue service, which, they have their own little ad system to put in the games to make life miserable for everybody. Yeah. So there's that, and this is why I don't play mobile games that are ad-supported because, go to hell, frankly. Yeah, so I guess if you're a future dev, get an open source, engine. There's got to be one out there that's decent, and indie devs, they're not expecting a lot out of the, system or whatever. You make your own assets, might be a little bit more work, but you know what? The money you make, you keep. That's the important part. Don't forget, gambling gets an exception, and I found that to be weird. Gambling gets the exception. How is that even right? Well, gambling apps will be an exception. What? They're probably making more money than the other ones.
It's $1,500 per update. My friend got the email and was about to stop all updates to his game but found out he can pay $2,000 per year if he upgrades to Pro.
Oh, they're doing that. You gotta upgrade to Pro. So $1,500 if you're gonna update the game? Or the Unity engine? Which is it? Because now that's vague. I don't know. But again, I haven't heavily gotten into game development. I've dabbled with Unity. I've dabbled with Unreal. Godot. What was the other one? Some game maker crap and a couple of other open source gobby-gobsh. The game. All right. So every time you update the game, it's $1,500. You better hope you make that back. Screw that, dude. No, it's ridiculous. I'd be like, you know what? No, I'm done here. God, everyone makes the ability to be creative just a little bit more difficult every freaking year. Adobe, it's like, oh, dude, you got to pay a subscription. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do money. And Steve had a good analogy. It's like I always look at a game engine as the canvas for coding, right? So, Steve was like, all right, if you go to an art store and you buy a canvas and you make this awesome painting and you sell it, do you have to give the canvas maker royalties? No, you don't. That's the way an engine should work. You either pay a licensing fee or whatever for use of it, and that's it. One-time fee. Here you go. Here's your 10 grand or whatever you need, you money-grubbing schmucks. Open source. Open source, bro. Bro, it's got to be open source. Yeah. It's ridiculous. And it's like, it makes him just more insane and uninviting to be creative in this landscape. Not to mention the people. God, you could come out with a perfect game and then people will still complain about it. Yeah, but you don't realize, dude, we used, Unity and whatever, and we really tried, bro. Somebody had a good point that, people do review bombs or whatever. What if they do an install bomb where it's just like, okay, we hate this game so much that everybody's going to try to install it and then bankrupt the dev? Like legit. I mean, I don't know if that's possible with like a free-to-play or something like that. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah. That's why I embrace emulation at this point. Yeah, I know, right? Because there's not a lot of new games coming out that we're like super hyped for. Most of them are remakes anyway. Dude, have you seen a Nintendo Direct? Oh my God. Everything's a remake or a remaster. Paper Mario, 100,000 Year Door, remake or remaster, whatever. Either or, who cares at this point? Mario vs. Donkey Kong, remake. F-Zero, basically they just made it like Tetris 99, it's F-Zero 99, whoop-de-doo. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remaster, and I'm like, just put that away. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD remaster. Super Mario RPG remake. And then what? Another code recollection thing, which is basically games that weren't available here, but you know, they're kind of just remastered or whatever. And I'm like, bro, it's not recycling. Dude, they're upcycling their old titles. The only thing they had new in a showcase was what? The Princess Peach thing, the game, and I don't know how new-y that's going to be. And then, Splatoon 3 DLC. It's like, whatever. I mean, I'm glad those games are getting, you know, better versions, hopefully, than what the original ones were, because they were decent games. But I'm like, can you bring in something new? Like, Splatoon was the last really new thing, right?
Did you hear that they are making a movie about the people that trolled GameStop by making their stocks skyrocket just to sell off for $1?
Yeah. They'll make a movie about anything, so I'm not terribly, wow, they're making a movie about that? You know, they'll make a movie, literally. Everyone's just so eager to make content out of nothing, which is what the internet usually is. It's a lot of people talking about stuff that doesn't really matter anything. It was kind of an interesting thing, though. I'd probably watch it. That's something I would actually watch, so that seems like it'll be fun. Suits of Unity must have been drunk. No, they're just looking at their bottles of cognac saying, you know, we need more of these. How can we buy more of these? You want to do an install fee for every game that we've ever, you know, created on the Unity platform? Okay, that sounds good. All right. I guess I'll order some more cognac right now. You want a whiskey? I feel like we're going to make a lot of money with this. A barrel of whiskey. Let's go. Like that kind of thing. So, cash rule everything around me. And green dollar, y'all. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, it's, oh God, whatever. All right.
Imagine remastered Pong or Space Invaders. Release it in packaging that looks like an Atari console.
I feel like they've remastered that game like numerous times and have thousands of iterations of it. Hey, there's a Sega sale. Speaking of old crap, Sega is having a Steam sale, I think. It should be still on, maybe. I don't know. What was the other weird Nintendo thing that was coming out that I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting? I forget. I kind of wish Luigi's Mansion 2 HD Remaster was coming out this year because it would be something for the spooky season, but no. Repello, hi. How's it going? How you doing? What's up? Welcome. What? The intro screen? Oh yeah, that was God, how many little AI art things was that? There was a lot in that. Probably like 70, 80 of them out of the ones that were suitable with the little flashy. You want to pull it up real quick? I don't have it hotkeyed. Give me a second. Boop, 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 God, I got way too many scenes in here. Got like 300. This one. Boop. There we go. I don't know if you want to count how many are in there, but there's a lot. It's artsy, kinda. It goes on forever. And we did it so, like, when she blinks, she goes to another world, like when she falls asleep and stuff, and then there's, like, this whole thing going on there. Yeah. The lore. Yeah, doling that out real slow. Let's see. I don't think alienating business partners is good for long-term businesses. Oh, yeah. And speaking of which, hey, speaking of alienating business partners, DC Comics, good job basically alienating the creator of Fables. Go.
Don't open my package and I have a 1 bag of nuts for you. It's low salt and should be power mix. I hope you like.
We have them and we're going to show them momentarily. Fables. DC. Thank you. Fables. DC, right? Yo. The guy's name, Bill Willingham, right? I think. I probably remember that. He's like, hey, you know what, DC? You're getting on my nerves, and I don't like where you're going with this. And guess what? I retain all the rights to my stuff, so you know what I'm doing with this? I'm putting it in the public domain, bro. Like, literally, just the other day, Fables, in everything, the story, characters, and public domain. public domain, bro. Because essentially they're like, well, I feel like it was going to fall into the wrong hands at DC. And I guess they were very adamant about it, and they didn't want to get into a legal thing. So they were just like, you know what, public domain. Isn't that crazy? And that says a lot about the state of handling of franchises when a creator of their own content is like, I would rather put it into the zoo that is the internet in the public domain than have this multi-billion-dollar company get a hold of it. What is Fables? You may know the spin-off game. What was it? Wolf Among Us? It was like a Telltale game. So you might know that. That was part of that Fables series spin-off thing. So, Batman is now public domain. What? No, he's not. Dude, that's crazy. Did the stream just freeze, or was it me? No, that was you. We're good. We haven't dropped the frame. Apparently, our internet is completely fixed. Master Elements officials. What is Fables?
Did something just happen?
Did something just happen? Not that I know of. Why? What is happening? What is happening? I don't know. We haven't lost anything. Dude, we haven't dropped the frame. We got nothing. This is beautiful. This is spotless. I don't know. Maybe you're exploding over there. But we good. So far, so good. No, but I mean, I think that's kind of interesting. You know? We're in that realm of, I don't know. I feel like I got to throw them a couple of bucks, though. You know? Because I'm like, dude, I can make my own Fable series. You imagine? The Ill Will Press Take version on Fables. It would be crazy. I would make it so dark and morbid, and people would be like, you ruined the franchise. And I'm like, well, it's in the public domain. I don't know. Let's see. Something froze for a millisecond or a millisecond. I don't know. Maybe there was a glitch. I just lost a minute because my cell phone decided 4% wasn't enough battery. Yeah, they'll do that. I hate that when phones are like, dude, you're at 20%. We're going into super ultra low power mode, bro. Dude, you're not going to be able to see. Yeah, it's crazy. Yes, I'm so glad you're bringing this up. It's odd that he's turning his creator own into public domain. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, if you feel the people handling it, you still own the rights to it, but you feel the people handling it are just not going to do right. I think their quote was something like, I didn't want it to end up in bad hands, but putting it in the public domain will put it in many good hands. And probably a couple of bad ones, but, you know, you take the good, you take the bad. You know, they're, you know, public domain. But you feel like, you know, if you're the creator of something, if you do put it in a public domain, the people who really have a passion for it, yeah, there will be people trying to make a cash grab and saying, look, I made a Fables game. Oh, man, it's lore, bro. You know, it's good. You're going to have a couple of those things. But the people who really have a passion for it are going to be able to now have a franchise they love working on, and they're going to make it really good. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least, you know? It's a power move that I support. Exactly, right? Because I guess the other option was to fight DC legally, and the guy's like, this is going to take years, you know? So I guess he was like, he went nuclear, and it was just like, no, I'm just, it's in the public domain. There you go. I'd rather have what R34 production and some of the stuff have Disney or EA standing in a little vault, and yeah, that's that kind of thing. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but you know, I'm glad they actually did it. But I don't know. That's a good way to do it. Yeah. There are two businessmen who cannot be trusted, sensible business partners. Yeah, this is why we still work by ourselves. Sad but true. What are you gonna do? What was the other thing? We had our internet all squiffy this week, so we weren't able to do a lot of kind of streaming stuff until like the other day? What was it, Friday? So we did some streaming on Friday with Steve. Prior to that, it was like our download speeds were good, but our uploads were terrible. So we were like, well, I guess we'll like watch some stuff. So we caught up on Only Murders in a Building. That's still good. We're on season 3. It's pretty good. There's still a couple episodes that have to be released. And God, we saw the one of the most confusing what the hell is happening here movies Asteroid City by Wes Anderson. Okay, I know what was happening in the film, and I did follow it along. It was so artsy and deadpan. I was just like, can this go somewhere? Because you want to move forward? But this. And then they just released a trailer for, what was it? The Wonderful World of, Henry Sugar, another Wes Anderson film. And I'm like, all right, let me see the trailer. And I'm like, wow, this guy's just living in his own head. Everything looks visually awesome, though. It's just like some of the stories I'm just like, you know? So it is what it is. I guess they have, like, artsy director clout, so they can just grab up everybody they can. It's like, yeah, I want Tom Hanks in this. So, yeah, Tom Hanks. He's like, oh, okay, I'll work it. This is weird. What is that white object under her hat brim? It's a little tiny fan. It's a hat fan. It's still a little warm here. Got that? Read that? I read that. Wi-Fi here's janky. Oh, yeah, Wi-Fi. That'll do it. What was the other weird games? PlayStation had a thing, right? They're like, dude, PlayStation, state of play, bro. God, what the hell do they have? Final Fantasy Rebirth, they had a trailer for, which is coming out eventually. More Spider-Man 2. God, what else was there? Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways DLC, which I thought that was kind of weird. Like, oh, we're getting DLC now. Didn't this game come out like a year and a half ago? It's weird. Tales of Arise is getting DLC. Game's been out for like 2 years. I'm like, what? Resident Evil 4 VR remake, Ghostbusters VR, that Avatar game. Yeah, the tall blue Smurfs. Yeah, it's getting a game. Oh God, and Foam Stars. Oh God. I know, think Splatoon, but foam. I feel like it's been around like that. Fables is based on fairy tale characters that were already in the public domain. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I thought that too. I'm like, this is based on fairy tale characters. It's just real no ownership here. I mean, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Oh, that's public domain. Thank you. It's like, why you're putting a version of public domain into public domain? I'm like, bro, that's... You know what? Maybe we should do that. That'll be our next series. We'll just find all these public domain characters and just really do our version of it. Yeah. Oh, dude, I would make Snow White just... I'm not going to say anything because then people are going to steal it. Dude, if you dig through the crates, there's a lot of weird and interesting PS1 games that we didn't get or fell through the cracks. Oh, yeah, dude, there's so many games that are just like, oh, they're out there, but... Yeah. I don't have the patience to hook up a PS1 at this point. I have one. I got the old school one, too. Is Woody the Woodpecker public? I don't know. I think Felix the cat is. But, you know, again, I don't know. What? Oh, God, coffee. Dude, I got coffee soda today. It's French vanilla. It's kind of got a weird taste of bacon to it. I don't even know how that works. How do you make coffee bacon? You gave one to your mom. She'd be like, this is making excellent root beer float kind of thing, but with coffee. I'm like, yes, it would. Let's pack on the calories.
Do you really think you should be having more caffeine?
It's my first sip.
Do you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
That's my first sip, bro. Dude, that's my first sip. Oh. I don't have a problem. I just started. Let's see. Thank you. It was Dyfin. What's up? My project, I don't need to deal with hooking up the old consoles. Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, yeah, well, that's, you know. That's a different thing. Emulator. There you go. Maybe I gotta really work. Is there a really good PS1 emulator? Like, out there somewhere? Like, I'm saying really good. I don't want, like, you know, oh, it's all right. A little wonky.
Dude, I have a Dreamcast around here somewhere.
Dreamcast! Sega Dreamcast. Best system ever made. Snow White says ghosts in the service doors or detective organized trying... Oh, God.
If there is a way to lock down a public domain, Big Corp will find a way to take it.
Mickey Mouse.
Disney.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I'm assuming there is. There's probably probably up to PS4 there'd be an emulator. It's just hard to tell whether they're good or not. I used to have this weird Hot Wheels PS1 game. Graphics were terrible. Colors were bright. It was like racing through an acid trip. Ooh. Gross, man. What was the other weird thing? Mortal Kombat. Hey, Mortal Kombat 1 came out. Or is that still early access? I think it's officially released, right? People are just murdering each other online. Yeah. All right. I'm more of a Street Fighter person. I haven't played Street Fighter 6. I don't think I will. I kind of don't like the vibe. Every time I hear Sega, I want to play Mr. Bones again. Mr. Bones. Bum, 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 bum. Boo. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, no. Whoa. Hey. Games. Go. Hey, Screaming. What's up? This is amazing. I never knew the creative from Squirrel had a Twitch channel. This made my day. What's up? Welcome, and thanks for putting up with our squirreling nonsense. Hey. What's up? Oh, we've been doing this for like 8 years or something like that. Dude, why don't you promote? Bro, didn't even know, man. What are you doing? Oh, God. Somebody tell me how to promote.
So while doing dishes I figured it out. Frothy is a pet who refuses to leave my character alone after giving him a piece of garlic bread. Cause I got it once, I'll get it again, and he needs a piece. Throws acorns
At enemies for messing with his supply of garlic bread and free rides with adventures.
It's called J.i.M.s for PS1, PCSX2 for PS2, and RPCS3 for PS3.
Good, write it down. Nice. Thank you, Sora. See, I knew someone knew. Hey, there you go. No, dude, dude, we could go down the PS1 rabbit hole one day on stream. I gotta play more games here. Yeah. I'm not twitchy enough for fighting games. I think we're too twitchy, honestly. No, because we are button mashers, like that kind of thing, and it's just like, and I'm also terrible at blocking. Blocking is so important in a fighting game. Faggot King looks awesome. Nice. My handheld device is capable of emulating PS3 games. Really? Limitless power. I still own my OG PS1. Yeah, I got the one where you put the spring in there and you can play the bootleg games. It's crazy.
You can also use DuckStation for PS1 as well if J.i.M.s seems confusing due to its age.
I don't know. We old school, so we could probably figure it out. Oh my God, that Megan Fox voice acting skill is so dull that makes, MK1 game look like satire. Oh God, is it really that bad? Yeah, so she did one of the characters, and I was like, really? Okay. Odd choice, I suppose, but there you go. Need BIOS files from the consoles to use those emulators, but don't worry, your friendly neighborhood peeps know where to find us. Oh yeah, they're everywhere. This new tablet with the screen, it's awesome. Hey, there you go. Who does she voice in that game? Natara? I don't know. Why couldn't they just get a voice actor? Not against Megan Fox or nothing there, but I'm just saying there are voice actors who voice act. Huh? If you have any questions, you can ask me as well. Nice. Thank you, Sora. Thank you, Tomo. I appreciate it. Fox may be a good actress, but I can't see her doing voice acting well. You figure that would both work, right? Like if you're an actor, you should be able to do voice acting, right? But I guess not. I don't know. Doing her Jennifer Body's routine. They're like, oh yeah, I played a dark character once. Remember that? Oh God. What are you gonna do? Well, sometimes people hire people for name recognition. They're like, dude, we got this person doing the voice acting for this game, so that's a name, right? You know, that's an extra 10,000 installs. You can upload a controller to those emulators as well. Nice. Mortal Kombat 1 also have Johnny Cage modeled after Jean-Claude Van Damme? I don't know. Different skills since you're not using your body to show tone, but your voice. What? It should be the same. If you're doing voice acting and you're not moving your body when you're doing it, then that's kind of like, what? You know? No, man, it adds that extra little oomph to it, you know?
Most actors rely on their facial expressions to convey their feelings. Doing voice-over work, you need to emote through your voice, which most actors can't do.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, that's a good point. Because, you know, if you ever seen, like, people do acting classes or whatever, yeah, we sat in on a couple. It's embarrassing. Yeah, they always talk about emoting your body, like, you got to move your body. You are the vessel, you know, that kind of garbage. But they never say how to do the voice thing, you know? They never focus on voice, unless, like, you know, your voice is an instrument, and so is your body, and let's focus on the body. Yeah, Mark Hamill, mic drop. There you go. Facial expressions add a lot to acting. When voice acting, you have to find other ways to get feelings across. Yeah, but that's what makes a good actor, is it's not only in their visuals, but their audio, you know? It's like you want to hear and see. You know, just if somebody is sad, you know, and they put on a little sad dog face, it doesn't make it, it's not as convincing, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Arm cramp. Easy mode. Go. All right. There we go. Oh, God. No, we're doing a lot of work this week, so it's just like we got all sorts of things happening. But there we go. We do this. I can actually stretch out my arms. There you go. Meanwhile, Hugo Weaving does everything behind two different masks, right? That's always good when people are behind a mask, but they can really convey really good acting. Dude, like Mandalorian. Like, yo, bro was behind a mask like that whole series. And it's just like, this is the way. What do you mean this is the way? This doesn't make any sense. No, this is the way. I don't like this way. Can we do something different? No, this is the way. This way is stupid. Let's do something else. No, this is the way. Shut up. This is the way. Come on. This is the way. That was like the whole season one. Oh, good. All right, let me get some coffee. Oh, God. Oh, that was my finger. I don't know if anybody heard that. Oof. Yeah, it's got a squishy sound to it. That's not normal, right? Hello, live. Nice to meet you. What's it? Hugo Weaving was awesome. Like, I would have been able to sit through the last Matrix movie if they were in it. You know? There was a scheduling conflict. We couldn't get Hugo Weaving to reprise their role as Agent Smith. Well, what the hell? You put everything on hold, okay? I would rather actually replace Keanu Reeves than Hugo Weaving. I'm not even joking about that. No offense to Keanu. But I'm just saying, Hugo Weaving had this sinister quality about him in that film that was just amazing. That's why I was able to sit through Revolution. You know? I didn't really care for it, but I'm like, dude, Hugo Weaving's in it. I'll sit through this. I don't know. They changed Scorpion's spear. What the bleep? What the bleep? Man, they always change things. Yeah. After seeing that travesty, I'm glad Hugo Weaving wasn't attached to it. I didn't really get what they were trying to do there. I mean, I do, but it was so... It was crappy. All right, there's no other way around it. The last Matrix movie was crappy. It was crappy. But it's Keanu. Dude, it could be in John Wick, you know? I think they're making another one of those. That franchise is never going to die. You know, just have Keanu Reeves just punch a lot of people, and people are like, dude, I'm buying this. You know, it's weird. Like V for Vendetta with Hugo Weaving was very good. He had a mask. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was referencing. That's the movie I was referencing, bro. Someone out there suggested that if the National Football League, that a good injury replacement for hurt Aaron Rodgers would be the retired Tom freaking Brady. Oh, come on. Can we leave Tom Brady alone? I mean, it's Tom Brady. I know they were good and everything, but it's like if they're retired, it's like, you know, that's just, it's okay. Dude, you know what would be a good replacement for the Yankees, dude? You know what you should do? You should get Don Mattingly. They're still alive. They can hold a bat. Get them out there. Like, what? Jose Canseco. Like, I'm like, dude, come on. I only know these names because what? Your brother collected a lot of baseball cards as a kid, so way better than Matrix Resurrections. Yeah, I just like I don't understand what was going on there. That was just abysmal. I don't know what it is like. What happens there? They could have grabbed like yeah, whatever. I don't care. I basically don't care. Don's retired in a management role in Toronto now. Really? Don Mattingly. I'm pretty sure after lackluster money the movie earned, we won't see another Matrix for years. Yeah, I'm sure it'll make it a mini series at some point. Yeah. Like Warner Brothers will be like, hey, you know what? Let's use the Matrix and make it a series there. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll make it a series. It'll be part of the original thing, but you know, everyone in the Matrix gets reskinned or CGI'd or whatever. No, let's make it a cartoon. Let's make it an anime. Let's make it an anime because people like anime now. Let's do it. Oh God. I know somebody's gonna be like, but there was the Animatrix, which was really good. Yeah, I know. You're a retired athlete, then stay retired unless you get the okay to get involved again by your doctor. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, athletes are overpaid to begin with. Dude, I would like to make a fraction of their income, right? It was, though. It was. No, it was good. I feel like they should have done more of that than another Matrix movie. Like, I was like, all right, fine. We're taking the Matrix in different directions. This is good. They are what? Oh, God, what are they doing? Ah, jeez. Well, Matrix, what? Resurrections, that kind of had to deal, like, that was during pandemic years, so I don't think they were, like, super raking in the money in any film that was coming out. Yeah. That was like the live-action Mulan came out when that was happening. There's so many movies that just got derailed. But then they were like, direct to streaming services, you know? Then everyone started suing everybody because we didn't get the box office numbers that we were expecting, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, whatever. My brain kicked up the better Matrix movie than what we got. Yeah. Yeah, athletes making like $400 million over 10 years. It's ridiculous. Dude, let's see, I'm trying to, no. Yeah. No. I don't even think I've accrued $1 million over 20. Sad but true. What are you going to do? NBA 2K24 recently surpassed Overwatch 2 as the worst rated game in Steam. You mean even worse than Dead Matter? Go look up the game. Go look up Dead Matter right now. Go. Keep in mind, Dead Matter has an install size of 140 gigs. Okay, go take a look. Dead Matter. Dead Matter. Whoa. What? It was Gray Matter by Oingo Boingo. I changed it. Yeah, I've not heard good things about NBA 2K24. People are just like, oh, wow, this is utter garbage. I'm just like, I don't even know. I don't generally play basketball games, so I don't know what's wrong with it. I probably wouldn't even be able to point it out. Unless it's a mechanic issue where I'm pressing a button to get the guy to, shoot the ball, and he just runs into the crowd and steals popcorn instead. And I'm like, okay, well, that was a bad creative choice. Make it anime. That's kids are into these days. You can release it in 4K vinyl for
Playing
hipsters.
devil's advocate, I don't really have an issue with how much athletes get paid. They bring people to the stadiums or its equivalent. It's a business, and if they can't bring in the people, then they get paid less. Just how I
I feel. I don't contribute to their pay, so I don't care. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. I just feel like, especially in college levels of stuff like that, I feel like a lot of resources are put towards sports, but then again, it is a business. It's like, oh, we're getting all these fans into this college stadium because of football and whatnot. It's like not many people are packing a stadium to hear the art class, or watch the art class draw on canvas. I get it. The bar for sports games is so low, it's practically buried in Earth's core. Yeah. If you keep buying into those yearly sports games, it kind of deserves more broken mess than they have since 2009. Well, basically, it's the same game over and over again with, basically, what? Improvements in the roster and stats. It's like, we've updated the stats for every single player. Well, great. You updated a spreadsheet. Congratulations. You know, I mean, I can't be shelling out $80 for a game where it's like, yeah, it is the extra 150 points they scored in the previous season is now added to their file. Well, who cares? I could do that. I could do it on baseball cards. I mean, whatever. I don't care about the lifetime ERA of some dude in a game. The National Hockey League salaries are more manageable. Salary cap of like $75 million per team. Really? Wow. And that's a lot more dangerous than most of the other sports. It's like football, you're bashing into each other, but, hockey, you're basically skating on knives, slamming into each other deliberately. That's crazy. Are we talking about arch stuff? No. We're talking about how nobody basically cares. I mean, the general public likes to consume art. They just don't care about the process or supporting it. So that's usually the problem. Let's see. While I'm considered a hypocrite for Pokemon, at least it's functional and doesn't have MTX crap. Bah. What are we going to do? Oh, God. Isn't Pokemon Go a Unity game? Oh, no. Oh, geez. Oh, they're going to get hit with that 20 cents any second now. Dude, that's crazy if you think about it. You know how many people played Pokemon Go? Now, is this going to be lifetime installs for the Unity engine? Because it's like they definitely had over 200,000, probably made over $200,000. So do they have to do back pay? Or does it go from January 1st where they're like, starting now is when basically per install? Does it include all the previous installs or just the new ones? Because that would be messed up. All of a sudden, it's like, yeah, 200 million installs, so that's going to be 20 cents per install, so you owe us a bunch of money. Yeah, but the game isn't even, like, really operating. We got, like, 3 on the player bases, our concurrent, things like 12 people. Imagine the army of lawyers going after Unity. Well, you know how terms of service is. They can just basically switch them up whenever they want. And people are like, well, yeah, deal. It is. I know about others, but Go just isn't fun for me. It used to be fun when it came out, but the novelty wore off real soon, at least for me. I was like, oh, cool, look, oh, I wonder what Pokemons are around me. Oh, wow, it's that one again. Oh, cool, a bunch of, Pidgeys and rats and the occasional Pikachu. Wow. It's like they didn't really change it up a lot. It's like there was a couple of new ones that came out here and there, and I kind of like doing it during the spooky season. See, if I could get a Pikachu with a witch hat or something. But other than that, I'm like, meh. Disney also has some games made in Unity. Dope. Got to do dishes too. Boo. I hate doing dishes. Well, get paper plates. They're biodegradable. What? Dude, we use paper plates a lot, Actually, do we? I'm trying to think. I usually just eat out of the package. We got an ad break. Everybody get some coffee. Ad break, people, run! All right, well, if you subscribe, then, All right, well, no, that doesn't help. I was going to say, hey, if you don't want to see ads, then, subscribe because it is September, and that doesn't help anybody who's sitting through an ad right now. This is what I mean. I got to get better at self-promoting. You can't self-promote when people are literally can't listen to you. Like, follow, subscribe. What did you say, Pumpkin Guy? I was stuck in an ad. Well, if you don't want ads, then you can subscribe. And they're like, I didn't hear you. I'm watching something about dry skin. What's... Let's just all get coffee. Let's all get some coffee. Let's all get some coffee. I want a new Psycho Stick album. Come on. GE Dishwasher will bring you joy. Oh, the Psycho Stick song. All right. Psycho Stick. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going back to non-easy mode, so give me a second. Putting on the braces. Where?
Ugh, just got off working 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. back to back, hopefully going to switch to my set schedule of MF evenings. I hate having to get up at 5 a.m.
Nobody likes getting up at 5 a.m. God. Nobody likes getting up at 5 a.m. Say it again. 5 a.m. sucks. What's up? Oh, man. I don't know. Good vibes. Try to rest up. Oh, God. Just finished the last season of Disenchanted yesterday. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to... I know that's off of Netflix from here on out, but it might get picked up somewhere else. I don't know if they're going to keep that going. I get up at 3 a.m. regularly. Why would you do? That's no. 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 No, 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 no. There's a 5 a.m.? What? I don't understand. Oh, God. Let's see. Oh, no, no, no. Hey, remember what I said to you? Go.
I used to. It's a nice time to sit around and drink coffee cause nothing is open, and no one is awake. Makes you feel productive without being productive.
I don't know. If I'm up, I'm usually, like, especially in New York, if I'm up, I'm out somewhere. You know? I don't know. I don't like being out when nothing is open. But New York, there's always something open. Yeah. Hey, we slept at diners sometimes. It was great. Like, literally, we slept at diners. They're like, they'd come by every once in a while and be like, hey, you gotta order something. Yeah, more coffee. That's the other thing. Things are, oh, yo. That's the other thing that's happening. Dude, across the land. Yo, they don't give you free refills on coffee anymore. If you just order coffee, you don't get free refills anymore. You gotta order something, like an actual thing, and then maybe they'll give you, same thing with sodas, bro. The other thing, go.
At J.i.M.s as well, I have to wash my hair, get dressed, and drive to Wawa to use the bathroom. Then it's 20 or so minutes to get to work. Plus, I hate traffic. This way, I can get to work.
I guess. Eat some breakfast and snooze while others destroy each other on the highways. Yeah, there you go. Beat the traffic. Good luck. Drive carefully. And wipe the seat. Yo. Dude, the other thing. I think they were saying, what was it, McDonald's or whatever? They're getting rid of the soda fountains from the counters. Like, you know, when you used to, like, you know, you could fill up your own sodas and you know, or you can mix and match. Like, dude, I want Pepsi Sprite. You know, that kind of thing. Yo, they're supposedly getting rid of those. Right? That's ridiculous. And they were citing, well, we want to make sure there's a uniform experience for our consumers. What? That doesn't even make any sense. They just basically don't want anybody getting free refills. Isn't that a bunch of crap? Dude, that's ridiculous. I love mixing. Yes. I don't know if they're doing this in all places, but they're basically just, I'm assuming they don't want to maintain the maintenance. You know, it's like these clowns can't even fix their, you know, soft serve machines, and now they're taking away soda. I'm like, dude, if that's true and they do that across the lands, I am going to be very upset. Not that I go there anyway, but I know, man. I don't think anybody was asking for a uniform experience. Well, you know, uniform experience means we can charge everybody. You know, oh, can I get a refill? They're going to be like, well, it's going to cost you this amount of money. But when this was open, I could just get it, you know? That's what they're doing. Go.
Considering every time I go into McDonald's nobody is eating there, it just gathers dust where I'm at.
Yeah, but whatever. That was the thing. They were just like, kind of like, well, a lot of people just get stuff to go and they don't really sit here. So why are we maintaining these machines? I'm like, because somebody wants to mix and match. That's why.
The soft serve machine problem is because of the maker, not the restaurant.
Well, if the restaurant should stop carrying them and then actually get a soft serve machine by a maker that can actually fix them. So as far as I'm concerned, it's the restaurant's responsibility.
Used to get a nap at Waffle House leaving work at 5 a.m. Ordered a waffle 8, then got a 30-minute nap.
Yeah, there you go. See, you got your full belly and you're just going to snooze. What? Go.
People would keep their cup and go back in any time to keep refilling. Sneaky but clever.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, we all on a budget. Nobody should be raising prices on anything, all right? The prices go up on everything but people's income. That's the problem we're having here, all right? There's a big gap. If anything, ours has gone down, you know? It's getting ridiculous. Contracts are bleep. Doesn't matter. Break the contract. You're flipping McDonald's. You know? You're contractually obligated to use our terrible machines. What? No. That's the thing. I would cite breach of contract merely because the people who want, you know, soft serve ice cream or whatever are not getting it because, or the milkshakes or whatever the hell machine, you know, because the service that we're literally paying for is not, you know, up to standards. You know how much revenue they're losing by not having those machines? Yeah, think about that, especially during the summer. Go.
It's just another brick in the old world that is being chipped away. Like the customer is always right, meanwhile someone is complaining that they should get a discount on groceries because they have to use self-checkout.
I would rather use self-checkout because I'm tired of people putting 2-liter soda on top of my eggs. Dude, I gotta tell you, none of these people who bag groceries have ever played Tetris before. Like, yo, they are just like blarb, blarb, bloop, bleh. What? You're like, I have never in my life seen, like, you know when you're a kid and they give you those little things where it's like, you know, you put the square in the square slot and they give you these little wooden shapes that kind of, yeah, the star goes where, Billy? Circle? No, that's wrong. You know, that kind of thing. It's been awful. I would prefer to bag my own groceries, honestly. I would like a discount because now it's like I don't have to pay for somebody's salary, but the food prices are probably compensating for that. God, it's so ridiculous. Self-serve issues, a deep, deep rabbit hole. Whatever it is that needs to be fixed. It's like I'm tired. Well, there's always these weird little variables that people throw out. Well, it's not like McDonald's will be like, well, we have to, you know, work with the person who makes this. And that's what it is. It's on your premises.
Everything goes on the square hole. Lol.
Everything. Just shove it in there, man. If it doesn't fit, use a hammer. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know. They really should have a test for people who bag groceries. Not a complex test. I'm not asking you to do math or stuff. I'm fine with a calculator. All right. They should put a counter of groceries out and give people like 2 bags to fit all those groceries. If they can't do it, they're not hired. I would be able to do it. I would excel at grocery bagging. I could pack those things in there like you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe. You know how many times we had to like move the offices that we inhabit? Dude, we packed up all this stuff, made it like, you know, super convenient for everybody to boo. They're like, dude, how'd you get all that stuff in this toilet surrounding space? I'm like, dude, Tetris. Yeah, we've had to do it more times than I'd care to. Probably have to do it again. Oh, God. Walmart, treat your workers better. Yeah, nobody treats their workers better. Nobody treats their workers better. Nobody. We've been through this. The only time you can be treated well is if you work for yourself. Unless you work for this guy back here, then they're almost downright abusive. I know, you can't sue yourself. So it's just like, it's a hassle. Kind of funny. I've been both sides of the customer is always right argument. Yeah. The customer is rarely right. Every once in a while. Dun, dun, dun. Self-checkouts are apparently getting tip fees. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, like I'm gonna tip self-checkout. Yeah, here's a tip. I am literally gonna throw my groceries at a self-checkout. What, dude? I can't be tipping everybody. You know, I really can't because I'm literally at that point where I can't afford to. I used to be really good at tipping. I'd be like, here, now I'm like, I can only do the base tip. I'm just like, is it? Let's see. Meant to self-checkout to ask for tips. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Self-checking. Wouldn't that be funny? Please consider, you know, putting 10% gratuity under 10%. Are you crazy? Kind of funny. I haven't been being asked to tip for getting my own coffee. Yeah, dude, tip. Everything goes on the square hole. Blue Moon, hi. What's up? How would they enforce this? Bodyguards of soda machines? No, the soda machines just won't be there. Like, they're literally removing the soda machines. Hey, last I heard, you know, maybe they'll backtrack on that, but who knows, you know? I think that kind of sucks, you know? There's all these weird little things that used to be fun, but now they're gone.
I live in a place where the local store has bag boys and they carry your groceries out to your car and load it into your car for you. It's a PETA. Let me do it FFS. It's like those weird places who won't let you pump your own.
Right?
Just got Jack Skellington's outfit in Disney Dreamlight
Hey.
Valley. We'll post a screenshot on Don's Discord.
We got that too the other day. Yeah. Dude. We got that. Dreamlight Valley's got Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Finally. They got some stuff. It's not like a hodgepodge, but they also have like Hocus Pocus stuff. Speaking of which, hey, Hocus Pocus, 30 years old. They're going to put that back in the theaters along with Nightmare Before Christmas, also 30 years old. Not both at the same time, but at least they're going to be back in the theaters for a little bit. So if you like those movies, there you go. Boom. Yeah, because Steve was going on like, what? Dude, you guys had a lot of spooky stuff in 93, apparently. You had Hocus Pocus. You had Nightmare Before Christmas. You had The Crow. The X-Files debuted. There was a lot of good music, I think, in 93 as well. But I'm just trying to think spooky stuff. Like, dude, that was a banner year for goths, bro. Dude, X-Files, Hocus Pocus, Crow, and Nightmare Before Christmas? What? Like, dude, I hate they're 30 years old already. Stop. Yeah. I know. What are you going to do? The Crow came out in 94. Somebody said 93. Was it 94? Look it up.
Speaking of, I started putting up my spooky decorations today.
Yes. We did that September 1st. Boom. Pumpkins. Nice. Movie theaters must be desperate for revenue. Maybe, I guess. Well, I don't know how many spooky movies are coming out. But, you know, like Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas, you can bring the fam, which is what movie theaters want. You know, because it's the extra tickets for the kids. So Crow came out in 94? Who said 93? This is why you don't trust Reddit. They said 93. Body Snatchers was in 1993. Body Snatchers? There was a remake in 93? I had no idea. I do find it strange people are buying pumpkins this early. Yeah, I like to let them ripen a bit, you know. But I post pumpkin beer in Don's Discord. Pumpkin beer. I don't know what to do with that. Disney released a new Haunted Mansion movie like a month ago. Thought it was bad timing, but I think they know nobody will see it in theaters or release it on Disney Plus soon. Yeah, well, that's always the thing. Not a lot of spooky movies end up in the theaters anymore during the spooky season. You know, they know people are just going to be sitting at home. And they're like, well, watch this while we wait for people to get candy from us, you know. What are you going to do? These strikes still going on. Movie theaters need a theme for showing old movies. Well, that's what they'll do. And here's the thing. You know, the writer's strike, I mean, that's going to go on for quite some time. But to their detriment, there is so much old content they're gems. We got all these old gems that we can fall back on because the new ones aren't really that good. Like, I don't care if Beetlejuice gets delayed as much as I would like to see it. Fine, you delay it for another 2 years. I don't care. I got the original, you know? Like, whatever, dude, you know? I don't know. I don't think any younger people, you know, their main consumer base are like, oh, no. They're watching TikTok all day or YouTube or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, what? There's a writer's strike? Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Is it trending? No, I'm not going to bother retweeting it then. You know, that kind of thing. It's a general sense of apathy, and there's too much content to consume anyway that, dare I say, it would not be missed if Hollywood stopped making movies for another 5 years. I mean, honestly. Oh, Leprechaun came out in 93 too. Nice. Dude, like, seriously, if Hollywood stopped making content for 5 years, I think we could all catch up on the content we want to actually catch up on. Hey, but One Piece is getting a second season, the live action. Apparently it did well enough to warrant a second season. Hey, a second season on Netflix. What? Crazy. I don't know. Usually it doesn't go past one, and then people are just like, wah. But that's pretty good. Something to look forward to. Turkey Tuesdays, sequel Sundays, scary Saturdays. Nice. Got a stockpile of good stuff to watch. It tied me over like years at this point. One Piece. Yeah, One Piece. Netflix live action. It's getting a second season. Surprisingly. That's right. The internet didn't flay it alive enough for it to get canceled. The internet generally didn't hate it. They thought it was actually decent, you know? And I'm like, well, that says something. Because, hey, you know anime people are very particular about how their live actions go, okay? The first Leprechaun had some funny parts in it. It was Jennifer Aniston's best role, honestly. I am not even lying about that. That was literally the best role for them for me. Yeah. Bet you it doesn't get a third season. Yeah, but still, it was mid. Yeah, I'm not going to say it was like world class, but considering people weren't throwing things at their, you know, screens over it, that's a win. Bump, 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 bump. Internet said it was fine. Yeah, it was fine. Yeah. It didn't anger people. That's the good thing. It didn't anger people. The balls that are left are the ones that are here struggling for revenue. Stores like Cinnabon are the only reasons they are clinging to life, in my opinion. Yeah, I haven't been to a mall in forever. What the hell do I want in a mall? Again, tear down the malls and build affordable housing for people. Thank you. You got the parking spaces for it. Nice affordable housing. Not the stuff that they got in, like, you know, don't make it a slum. I want decent, livable quarters for people who can't make money. Maybe an artist colony we can be a part of. Just saying. I would love that. Most reviews said it was decent. There you go. I work at a mall. Then you know what? You could be in housing development then. You know? You could be the super instead. That would be super. Yeah. They managed to keep One Piece together, but Resident Evil and Witcher, they were speed running their demise. Yeah. Well, dude, once they lost Cavill, I knew they were just like, they were going to be like, oh, well, I guess this is over. Well, you got to listen to the people that actually know stuff. Yeah. Reuse the malls as housing. Imagine being able to walk around when it's storming outside to get coffee. I would love that. I would love to live in a mall if it was set up like really good housing, you know? You know, you can make it a little fancy. You got the waterfalls in the center over there. You got escalators for up and down. Plenty of accessibility for everybody, you know? And you could literally have like little bakery places in there, you know? Where people can hang out and, you know, you have a nice little promenade and all that other stuff. You got that cool skylight. That would be awesome. Abandoned shopping malls for the homeless. There you go. That and golf courses. I'm sorry. Golf courses are a waste of space. I'm siding with George Carlin on that. It is the most atrocious use of land. Go.
Corporate, affordable housing? Okay, but how about another chain coffee shop? A bank and a 4-star hotel instead?
Yeah, pretty much. I know. Everyone, oh God, everyone says they're so concerned about the human existence, but only if they can make money off of it. You know, nobody really wants to put money into something that they may not make a huge profit on there. Take down the golf courses. Yeah, isn't mini golf enough for everybody? Yeah. There needs to be professional mini golf leagues. Exactly. Coffee. I'm actually going to have water, but... I feel like this is unnecessary now. It's unnecessary. And I got a question. Why is everybody hating on Starfield when they don't need to be hating on Starfield? Is it just like Sony fanboys complaining that it's not on their system or what?
I've read about a few malls that transformed a few of their empty stores into efficiency apartments. A good idea.
Yeah, why not? I feel like it's the infrastructure is there, right? Because, you know, every store's got a bathroom, right? The infrastructure is there. You just got to maybe do a little bit more rewiring, but probably not. You know, get some utilities in there and all that other stuff. Dude, it would be brilliant, you know? But I feel like they would make it high-end apartments in this, like, super industrialized, secure complex that the commoners can't get into, you know? Yeah, so they'll basically be living in their own place with their own Starbucks and their own Cinnabon. Ugh. But for, like, hipsters, you know? Think I might have a cook, but afraid of drinking water. I don't care. What? Why? Best way to get rid of homeless on your streets, give us homes. I mean, it's easier said than done. You can't just give somebody a home. Be like, here, it's free. That never happens. It would be nice, but, you know. Society. Affordable. If you could give her jobs and then temporary homes, and then you could get your own home. Yeah. You can't make money off the homeless. Well. Mini golf is more fun than actual golf. Yeah, but, you know, everyone who plays regular golf is like, oh, it's such a challenging sport. Okay, here's the thing. I've played golf before, and I hated every moment of it. Mini golf I like. There's challenge involved. You know? There's challenge in real golf. I know there's challenge in real golf. I just don't like to be challenged that way. Well, like that, but give us affordable places to live. Maybe give it more better health. Well, there's got to be, at least locally, a bunch of places that will have temporary housing for people in dire straits, as it were. Like every city's got something where it's like, you know, you just be like, hey, bro, I'm basically don't have a home. You want to help me out here? And they'd be like, oh, okay. There's always programs for that. Got to look into them. What do you mean, not really? That's what tax money goes for. Yeah, come on. I'm here just lurking. Low spoon today. Low spoon. Low spoon. I think a lot of people think Starfield is just fine. Was hyped so heavily. I played for 5 hours, started nodding off. Oh, it's a slow roll, I guess. Irish, hi. What's up? Read that some balls are being turned into pickleball sports. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So take all that property, make it a pickleball area. Good. I feel like they're just going to turn malls into more interactive entertainment than shopping. You're still going to have your fancy clothing stores, but then you're going to have, like, you know, pickleball courts. Or maybe barcades, you know, and kind of food places like that. Yeah. Golf exists as a safer space for politicians and business leaders to hobnob in peace. Yeah, that's pretty much the general consensus. Well, we need a place where we can kind of play a sport and talk about how we're going to control the masses. You can't expect us to do that on mini golf courses because people are within earshot, within every hole. Yeah, we can't talk about the Illuminati in front of these troglodytes. The ne'er-do-wells, the commoners of the land. I don't know why I make them all sound like they're British, but... one shelter, easy to secure and make sure the cozy execs can't get in. There you go. Nice. Bump, 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 bump. Ow! Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I just cracked my ankle. Easy mode. Bump, 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 bump. Starfield will kick off when you can visit planet Boobular. Oh, dude, there's probably a planet. There's got to be a boob planet somewhere. Modders are working on it right now, if there's not already exist. Yeah, I got to say, dude, the last couple of weeks, we literally haven't gotten a lot of sleep because we're doing 100 different little things. And for some reason, that seems to be catching up with this. Very creaky. I feel like I dislocated my shoulder. How do you know when you dislocate your shoulder? Because every time I rotate it, I feel popping. That's not normal, right? Oh, like, I don't know if you can even hear it. Is that normal? Yeah. I don't know how audible it is. At least Dawn seems to be getting a kick out of it. Oh, yeah, Starfield? She does have fun with games. Huh? I don't know if I necessarily have fun with games. Sometimes I get overly absorbed into a game, or I get overly analytical, or sometimes I get overly frustrated when there's just something I don't want to do, which usually ends up being a tutorial. You know, and that's my fault, because I'm just like, they're like, here, we're going to tell you how to do everything that you're going to need to know moving forward. And I'm like, no, I just want to play. And they're like, well, this is important stuff that you're not going to do. I just want to play. You know, I'm that kid. I'm like that weird, finicky little baby. I'm like, I want to play now. Let me play, let me play, let me play, let me play, let me play.
Technically, that planet exists. There is a mod that makes a whole planet of resort naked. Just saying.
Ah, I see you've done your research. It's good to know. Is it Twitch safe? You know, I'll just look up a YouTube video. Yeah, go.
You say you don't know why you make them sound British. Might have something to do with studying history and realizing the British Empire did it for so long.
I guess. I got no idea. But I do know coffee. Thank you and thank you. I know I can't be the only one that gets upset when I'm kind of railroaded by a tutorial. You know, it's like I'm just like, bro, I can't shut the hell up and let me play this game. Because, you know, we only got so much time during the day, and I feel like if I'm being like handheld in the beginning of a game, I know it's necessary for most people, but sometimes I just kind of want to run around and just goof off. I don't know. I do like games where they can just drop me in there and I get to wander around. I don't like these like I played Starfield and I just got through the first part just so I can kind of wander around after the fact. But my God, I was kicking and screaming the whole time where I'm just like, please, just let me go. Let me go. I don't care about your tutorial and landing on this planet or talking to this guy about some stupid crap that I don't even care about. I don't care about the lore in this game that's actually very lore heavy. I don't even care. You know, I'm just like, I want to go into space. I want to go into space. Let's go. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. If I get a text box with button prompts, it's over. Yeah. That's the other thing. For some reason, my mind doesn't register a lot of prompts that pop up in the corner of screens, and I'm just like, what? What do they say? What do they want me to do? I don't understand. And then Dawn will be like, yeah, there was this big prompt that took up like 3/4 of the screen and telling you what to do, and you just look past it. And I was like, yes. That I would like to solve, because I have a weird thing. I have this tunnel vision sometimes where it's like, I don't care what's happening on the screen. I'll just ignore 90% of it. I blame the internet for that. Early days of, you know, not having ad blockers. Just like you had to look through all the pop-ups just to see what you wanted to see on the screen. If I get it, takes back. No, read that.
Lies of P so far is a more approachable Dark Souls. It's not as overwhelming as they can sometimes get, and they allow you to really grasp what changes you're making with each weapon or part upgrade.
Nice. I think that's going to be in Game Pass. Dawn's probably going to try that out. Which means I'll probably try it out. You know? Like, I don't know, Dark Souls with Timothy Chalamet. Thank you. Let's see. Sometimes I want my game to be instant gratification. Here, gun, go shoot. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's essentially what I like in games, where it's just like, here, go play. I don't know. And again, I'm like, it's hard for me to sometimes get into stories because then I get like super immersed in it. And then I just, especially if I'm going to stream a game, I'm like, oh, okay, let me get into this story here. And then it's like hours will go by and be like, oh yeah, I forgot to look at chat. It's weird. That's why at least with goofy games, I can kind of like still look at chat, have you guys get involved. Yeah, that kind of thing. Dun, dun. I tried Monster Hunter World and literally uninstalled 10 minutes into the tutorial because it kept making me look at the stupid buildings. Really? Huh. Could be a bone fragment or inflamed cartilage. Dislocated shoulder would put pressure on your chest and upper back because of the extra tension on muscle and tendons. But it still feels like that. That's good to know. Thank you, Cassie. I don't do like, go.
Oddly, I tend to zone out with starting zones in games and end up forgetting everything 10 minutes later.
Yeah, because it like almost seems very formulaic and very boring where you're just like, okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, hold this, go over here, look up here. If you use WASD, you can walk left, right, or anything back if you need to. Eat, interact. Okay, here we go. There you go. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's like this droney thing. And then before you know it, you're in a firefight going, what do I do? I don't know what's happening. What's going on? I can't understand. Why didn't they tell me what's going on? We tried to tell you, but you just were ignoring all our prompts. Whatever. You got to make them more entertaining. You're welcome. I've dislocated mine a lot, scratching my back and not knowing the limits. That is a weird thing. We can reach various parts of our back we never thought we could. Still. Like, I could put my arm behind my back and touch the back of my skull. I mean, is that normal? That's why I'm like, that's probably bad, right? And it's not like I'm a contortionist or anything. I just feel like there's something weird going on there. Deleted Pokemon Go app every now. What? Everything now a paywall. What? Events to shiny events, communities, days, all paywalls. Really? I don't know. I haven't booted up Pokemon Go in a while. Okay, heavy lure. I'm sold. Starfit is my next purchase. I like stories. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it'll be on discount before you know it. Unless you got Game Pass, then you can just download it. I really, really don't like fixed camera angles and having control taken away from me as a player. Yeah, I do like having control over the camera. That does help. Fixed cameras are a bit annoying. I got a second shiny Pokemon Sleep. Now I have two. What? Pokemon Sleep? How riveting is that game? It's got the word sleep in it. What? You've attempted to inform you on what to do, but you decided to walk past every single person meant to help you. What is, dude, that's basically what I do. It's like, I like games that just say, you know, here's the thing and go do a thing. Yeah. Like, dude, what we played, what was it? Flipping cat lateral damage. Basically, you're a cat knocking over things within a particular time limit. Easy enough. Yeah. And I'm just like, hey, this is fun. I know, entertainment is where you find it, I guess. Yeah. What is the name of the coffee soda you've been drinking? There's a chain of stores called Stop and Shop, and they have a brand called Nature's Promise. It's their own, like, store brand. And it's just, they have 3 different flavors. They have a French vanilla, they got a mocha, and they got an espresso. The espresso's actually really decent. There's literally no weird preservatives in there. It's basically just carbonated coffee. It's really good. So, yeah, Stop and Shop, Nature's Promise. I think it was Stop and Shop, right? Yeah, all right. So, yeah, try to get them when they're on sale. I mean, they're like $1.29 a bottle when they're not on sale. And I'm like, for this, I could get a 2-liter of soda if I drank soda. But, so, every once in a while, you can get, like, you know, maybe $1 bottle. I only have one a week, you know? Yeah, it's like my alcohol. I only have a drink it once a week.
Speaking of cats, the game Stray will be made into a movie.
That's stupid. That's stupid. That doesn't need to be made into a movie. Oh, God. I know. It might be intriguing. All right, it might be intriguing. But I don't feel like it needs to be a movie. Just make another game. And here's the other thing about that. When basically movie companies try to option like a game for a movie, so it's always a bad thing.
I admit I must annoy people with how much I love video game stories. I feel like Pilsy on one of his rants when trying to explain my favorite game stories.
Yeah, that happens. You know, you get passionate about it and you try to tell people, and you're like, dude, you don't understand. This is like a really good story, and there's this character over there, this thing, and the backstory over here that goes all the way over there, and then this thing's got they got their own whole side series, and if you read that, and then you do this and that thing, and then there's a bunch of visual novels, and you play the visual novels, then it takes you to this other thing, which is a series of graphic novels. If you read those, and there's actual novels written by the author. You know, and then you're just like, it's a whole world. You're trying to introduce people to a whole world, and it's like, there's too much information I can't understand. I always try, like, when I'm like super passionate about something, because I used to get that way too. I'm just like, all right, let me pick out the best thing I can to represent what I like and say, try this, you know. And if it doesn't click with them, then I'm like, all right, well, I gave them the best that I could, or at least that I thought was the best, and then it didn't click with them. So it's like trying to force the issue doesn't help, because then they're just like, yeah, man, I played it, I just didn't get it, I didn't really like it. And it's hard to be a fan of something and be like, no, you didn't play it the right way, you don't understand. You know, and they're just like, no, it just wasn't my thing. It can be your thing, you just got to give it a chance. I played it for 10 hours. It doesn't get good until 28 hours. You got to keep at it. They're like, I'm not doing that. Dude, that's always the way it goes. You know, it's been like many people. I've just been like, all right, yeah, fine. It's not your thing. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to let it go. Sometimes the world is just ignorant of what's cool. Dude, all right. No, it's stupid, because and this is like a small thing. I tried to get a handful of people into the anime Watamoti. You know, the it's your guys' fault that I'm not popular. But the main character was so cringe, people couldn't get past like the first 2 episodes. They're like, I can't watch this. I can't even look at this character. It's so annoying. And I was like, but that's the point. The character is literally the epitome of cringe. And they're like, yeah, but I can't look. Everything is annoying about the character. That's the point. That's the whole thing. You got to watch the whole series. I can't, you know? And I'm just like, oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, she is hilarious. But, you know, to people who, I guess, can't relate to like a super cringy character, they were just like, you know, dude, it's so cringe. I can't do it. I still read it too. Yeah, to keep coming out. A new one's coming out relatively soon, like a collection. So, yeah, I usually wait for those to come out, and then I'll just pick those up when I can. But I am far behind on that. Yeah. But I really wish they would make a second season of that. Yeah. I'm not going to say everyone's got to go watch it because, you know, the character is super cringe, but that's the point. Yeah. I mean, she's basically an outspoken autistic person. Yeah, I can see that. It's weird because there's so many instances there that I kind of relate to where I'm just like, oh, God, yeah. It hurts my soul, the embarrassment I feel for this character. Bum, 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 bum. I'm like that with Percy Jackson. When someone asks me if the movies were good, I have to bite my lip and tell them to read the books first. Then you tell me. Yeah. We're making a series out of that for like Disney, right? Or is it movies? I think it's a series or movies. Maybe it's a series of movies. Maybe we're getting a swing. What? So the Paw Patrol second movie is coming out. Oh, God. Oh, second movie? Yeah, I mean, of course they're going to make another Mario movie. The first one made like $1 billion. It's just going to be a cat movie. What made Stray fun was being able to scratch things and knock stuff off things for hours at a time. Yeah. Well, you know, Stray, they're just going to be like... The thing with movies and games, like when they make a game into a movie, the main thing they're kind of removing from that is the interaction between the player and the game. Then you're just sitting telling a story, you know? So, Stray, the movie, it's about a cat in a post-apocalyptic world where a lot of inorganic life doesn't even exist anymore. You know, robots and stuff like that. But the thing is that made that fun is that people could control the cat and do cat things, like trip robots and stuff, you know? But, you know, movie execs aren't going to get that. They say, this is popular. Let's make a movie out of that. Make some money on this, huh? They'll go make some money, you know? I know. I think certain games can have a good enough story to be a movie or a series. Like the Last of Us series, I thought was done very, very well. But then there's like other ones where like Halo. I mean, that kind of that then wasn't great. So you know, it's hit or miss. But I feel like games like that, there is that interactive quality that's essential. Narc the movie would be great. It has to be NC-17. Zaz, look up the theme from Narc cover by the Pixies. It's pretty good. They literally covered the song, and they make it this like surfer punk kind of thing. It's like theme from Narc. We don't talk about Halo. We don't talk about Halo. It doesn't exist. La 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 la. Yeah. Well, they're supposed to be making a Vampire Survivor series, and I'm just like, how? I mean, yeah, you could fill in the blanks with stories like, oh, all these characters, vampires, stuff happens. It'll be like a Castlevania knockoff kind of thing. All right. Games that turn into movies because a 1.5 hour cuts can do anything. There you go.
So while I won't say the whole house is clean, the 2 main rooms are, and that's enough for me. Done for the day.
Hey, there you go. So you make small steps there. You know, you do the two main rooms and everything else can go to hell. Yeah. Nice. Why do only the dogs talk? It's suspicious. Yeah. Anyways, dude, I'm taking the tolerate more. What? Percy Jackson musical was better than the movie. There was a musical? How is there a musical? I didn't even know there was a musical. All right, but I'm going to show you something cool on Reddit. Hold on. Chat. 90s movies as horror. Dr. Doolittle. I would have totally watched this. Dr. Doolittle. I feel like it's the island of Dr. Moreau, but with like little pets. Groundhog Day. Dun, dun, dun. This is a good poster. Whoever did it, that was pretty good. Yeah. Good job with the art. Come on, that's great. I love it. When Harry Met Sally. Come on. That's pretty good. Pretty Woman. Dum. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Mrs. Doubtfire. All right, I would totally watch this. I would totally watch it. Like, legit. I'd be like, here, take my money. You know? Dude, that is an awesome thing. That's hilarious. Yeah. Notting Hill. I don't know what Notting Hill is, actually. I've never heard of this movie in my life. Though I guess somebody will find it funny. But this is my favorite here, Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah. It's like the Evil Dead version. What's up?
Greetings and salutations, Pumpkin Guy.
What's up, Raven Grave? Hi, and thank you. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you. I appreciate 41 moons. 41 moons. See, that's what I like. I like when the internet does stuff like that. They take goofy stuff and they're just like, hey, let's see if what would this be like if it was a horror movie? Yeah, like I think they did that with the Disney characters back in the day. Yeah.
Imagine how audiences would have reacted having these posters but having the regular movies play.
Oh, that'd be even funnier. Yeah. Dr. Doolittle, I thought it was going to be a horror movie, but it was a lackluster event with Eddie Murphy. Weren't they supposed to work on another Beverly Hills Cop movie? I feel like that'll get off the ground as soon as they start, filming Lethal Weapon 5 or 6 or whatever the hell they'd be up to. They were literally supposed to make another one of those. But I'm just like, do we need that? I think they're looking at Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and they're like, do we really want to lose $100 million on stuff? And I like Indiana Jones. I haven't seen that movie, though, so I don't know if it's good or not. Wasn't Harry Met Sally an 80s movie? It came out in 1989. What? Yeah, that's the 80s. 89 is still 80s. That's how that maths. Allegedly. Isn't Mel Gibson retired or blackmailed in Hollywood? I don't know if he's blackmailed, but blacklisted, maybe. I think they slowly got over that. Like, I think they're like, all right, yeah, it's been 25 years. Maybe we'll put him in something. Because he was in The Fat Man, where basically he honestly, he plays Santa Claus. But he plays like a dark, gritty Santa Claus. I'm not even joking about that. So, it's a little weird of a film, but I got to tell you, that guy can still act. He does have this weird seething quality about him, that can kind of work. I know you meant blackmail. Autocorrect ruins everything. Autocorrect. Why don't you make the words right? Mr. Fire poster looks like it was made in the 80s. Yeah, that'd be pretty good though. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. No, they're not gonna make the films. Dude, Robin Williams played a couple of really dark characters. Yeah. The first role I saw him that wasn't like he was being goofy was he played a psychologist that got basically removed from his practice for reasons. And this guy in this movie, Dead Again, asked him for advice about like somebody he was investigating or whatever. And he was just a little unhinged. It was kind of good. And then he played like, what was it? 1 hour photo or something like that. He did a couple other things. Yeah, there you go. 1 hour photo. And I was like, oh, dude, that's a different take. Apparently, Mel Gibson is still blacklisted from a lot of stuff. He was supposed to be in Machete in Space. Come on. Could we make that film happen for the love of God? I know it was supposed to be a goofy trailer, but I would love to see that right now, honestly. Machete in Space. Come on. Bum, 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 bum. I wish Clifford was a horror movie. Horrible. I forgot what Mel Gibson did allegedly. Apparently he went on a tirade about particular groups of people when being pulled over by the cops, and it kind of went viral, and basically everybody hated him. I mean, rightfully so, man. I mean, you get like that, nobody wants to deal with you. Bring back the shitty, but leave Gibson out of it. I don't think Mel Gibson's... Do you think he's like harmless at this point? If they're thinking about doing another Lethal Weapon, then apparently, they're weighing the options here. So Lethal Weapon 5 is a go, right? Yeah, I heard they were going to do that, but I'm like, when? Are they going to bring Chris Rock back for that? Because he was actually really good for Lethal Weapon 4. Watch the Nick Cage movie, Color Out of Space last night. You got to go crazy. Nick Cage for a bit in it. Nice. I hear the colors in that are amazing, but you got to watch it in like 4K HDR kind of thing. I feel like that's the only way to watch it. When's Police Academy 7? I think they made 7 already. I think you'd want 8 because there's a film collection coming out, and I think they said all 7 movies. And I was like, there was 7? Yeah. So it might be 8. They might be up to 8. Come on, get what's that guy? Was it Steve Guttenberg? Right? He was the guy in there. Hey, he could be the chief guy now. The guy who trains the new people. That'd be kind of funny. The first 6 were good. The 7th one sucked. So there was a 7th. All right, yeah. If they're making Lethal Weapon 5, Hollywood is truly desperate. Dude, it's Hollywood. Yeah, I know where you're getting the writers for that. Oh, God. What are you going to do? My local town has a Wendy's. Hey. They're better than McDonald's. I guess it depends on your taste, but probably. Mel Gibson did a bunch of things in the 90s, so I feel a lot of the 90s actors are done. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The Mrs. Doubtfire poster is definitely a take on Fright Night poster. Yeah. Fright Night. Come on, that was an awesome movie. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Bum, bum. Let's go easy mode. Come on. Yeah, again, this week has been like weird. I feel like I fell down a flight of stairs, but I didn't. Unless I just don't remember it because of concussion. Nobody knows. Hey, Fright Night was a good movie. Fright Night 2 was kind of okay. The original, it was okay. The Fright Night remake was actually really good, but then Fright Night 2, the remake was terrible. I don't know. I kind of wish they would make better vampire movies like that. Weird. I feel like I got a bug bite, too. I don't watch that much TV or movies anymore, but I blame the news for that. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I don't watch news for nothing. The only time I watch news is like when there's a big storm happening, because then you just want to see the other chaos of it. But then I end up watching like some kind of storm chaser on YouTube. They're like driving around in their car, and they're like, "Yeah, wind is picking up. Yep, we're driving around, and like, as you can see, the storm over there. It's rain, stuff like that. Yeah, it's very windy out here. That kind of thing. I don't know why I find this amusing. Horror movies never been your thing. Well, maybe you gotta watch comedy horror movies, like Return to the Living Dead 1 and 2. Both very good. You know, Fright Night was kind of funny. Well, in certain moments. I know, I like humor. Shaun of the Dead, definitely. The original Fright Night is a legend. Dude, it was good. I think the Roddy McDowell guy really kind of sold that old-timey vampire, Peter Vincent vampire slayer or whatever. Dude, he was good in that. Vampire Next Door's classic horror theme. Yep.
I'm not sure if I want a scary vampire movie or something like The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys had a little bit of blah, 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 my words. A little bit of both. Like, it was humorous. It was a little deadpan in certain moments, but there was definitely some spooky moments, too. Yeah, it was kind of good. Yeah. It's kind of weird that a film works on all those levels where it's just like, hey, this could actually be a little scary. Oh, this is kind of humorous, too. And when I did watch TV, I watched a show that had good humor. What? Watched a show. That show? What show? Not a thing much. What? Anymore? Yeah. I bet television doesn't really have a lot of stuff. I'll watch a couple of streaming series every once in a while, but like I don't care enough about anything that's on. I don't care about new stuff being written because, God, I feel like, and when something really good comes out, I'll take notice of it. But the last couple of things that I thought were decent, you know, being Sandman and a Wednesday series, and even Poker Face, I think that was what it was called. You know, to kind of, let's call him a rogue Columbo on the run. Even that was, you know, it harkened back to like either old franchises or old themes that have been done, God, years and years ago. So it's kind of like, you know, even with the Poker Face series, it was done well, but essentially it was just a repackaged Columbo, you know? So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for, but, you know, I on the horizons, I don't see a lot of original content coming out of anything, you know? And not for nothing, when people try something new, it just gets buried, you know, because nobody puts the, you know, budget behind it to get it out there. Death Becomes Her. Yeah, they're going to try to, I think, make a musical out of that or something. I don't know. Comedy has changed too much. It's not funny to me anymore. Well, that is a problem. Like, people who do comedy now are just like, when they have a script written out, they're like, there is just so much editing that happens, it's not even funny anymore. And I'm like, then why make this? Because basically all you could do is rely on gross out humor, maybe some slapstick, but it kind of depends on who's getting slapped. You know, but basically all the stuff that people find hilarious, you can't do anymore. And again, it doesn't have to be mean stuff, but a lot of people have such a low bar for what they consider mean that it's just like, you can't do that. That's so mean. You know, it's like, oh, God. When I got to high school in 2012, I had a classmate tell me the word is past its expiry date. I just giggled. I just feel like we're repackaging old stuff now, and it's just kind of like, it is what it is. Yeah. Hey, we should do something new. You want to do something new? Hey, you want to make a new series? Let's make a new series. Because we totally have the time and are not physically, you know, crippled or anything. Oh, God. Vampire in Brooklyn, Dracula Dead and Loving It, Repossessed, scary movie. Yeah, but, like, those were, what? I think the newest one on that list is still 20 years old, right? Like, the original scary movie came out when? It was like 2002? Maybe even earlier. Why not make a Steve series? That could be funny. I feel like Steve is a little bit too deadpan for a general audience. Yeah. I mean, I'll sit and watch a stream, you know, but I don't know if a series is going to work there. New. Well, here's the problem. I'm going to tell you, just across the board, right? Anytime we've done something new and we put it up on YouTube, people are like, where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel? This isn't Foamy. Where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel? Where is it? So it gets a little demotivating when people are just like, oh, this is not that thing that you do. And I'm just like, well, yeah, we want to try something different. No, don't do that. Where's the squirrel? I'm like, oh, God. And we still like doing the squirrel stuff, but, you know, hey, if you don't do something different, then you're just going to stagnate doing the same crap over and over and over again. And people are going to be like, dude, you're just doing the same stuff over and over again. I'm like, yeah, well, when I wanted to try something different, you yelled at me. Yeah, but do the thing that you do that people like, but do it the way I want you to do it because that's what you got to do. But don't do the same thing that you do because that's nobody wants to keep seeing what you do over and over again unless it's something new, but don't do that. What? We don't know what we want. Ads. Oh, here come the ads. Yeah. If anything, I could come for you more than anything now. What? There you go. And I appreciate that. What should I have for lunch, chat? What should I have? What should I have for lunch? We got some homemade, I tell you, sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie. Just like one slice, though. Cheese. Cheese is not a lunch. Cheese is something you have with lunch. And I'm not going to eat anything like that because yesterday we used all the leftovers that we had, and I made little turkey cheese bacon paninis. David, gifted subs. Thank you for gifting subs. Who got them? David gifted a sub. You got a sub. Steampunk Chick, you got a sub. Over Goddess Washu, you got a sub. All thanks to David. All thanks to David. Thank you. I appreciate. David's also a streamer, by the way. Meatball sub. All right. Now, stuff that I can afford here. All right. It's like, you know what I got to do? I got to take a picture of what we have and just, you're going to have to come up with a recipe for a can of corn, a can of chili, pita bread, a power bar, and the nuts that were sent to us. Oh, we could show this. Let's go. Hold on. We got stuff. Oh, there's my lunch. All right. We figured it out. Hold on, chat.
Love the squirrel, but I love being able to directly interact with the one pulling the strings, or hand puppet in this case.
Hey, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate. All right, now I'm getting the stuff together. Oh, wait, no, but, okay, hey, yo. All right, for people who are complaining about the current iteration of the squirrel. Now, people are like, dude, it's not the squirrel. I'm like, it is the squirrel. It's not the squirrel. It's not the same. Oh my God. Yeah. So there'll be a what? There's a rant episode coming out in like a week or something like that. So for people who need a Foamy rant, it's coming out. Don't worry about it. You know, and nobody reads the description because I'm like, yeah, we're still going to be doing the regular series as well. This is just something that we want to do during our downtime while we're trying not to be crippled. They're like, this isn't a squirrel. I'm like, oh my God. People are just, I don't know. It's yeah, ignore the rumblings here. Spider! No, wait, no, I gotta do the other thing. Oh man, I'm not ready for that yet, bro. Hold on. Oh, what the hell happened to it? Oh God, I lost it. Oh, that's good. There's a chainsaw outside. I gotta tell you, dude, it's like, no matter where I move, there's somebody with a chainsaw. I feel like I'm being stalked by, like, Voorhees or something. It's ridiculous. It's too cutesy. Whatever. It's like Pillsy's Pillsy. Here we go with the ad break. Oh, God. All right, well, we're going to stay here and have some coffee while the ad break goes. Yep.
I love all the shorts.
Thank you. Well, okay, here's the thing. Generally, YouTube, like, folks, like, when you look at the likes to dislikes, people still like it. So it's not like, oh, God. But other platforms, it's just like, oh, I hate you, die. Dude, like, okay, there are certain platforms we post stuff on that I very rarely get annoyed anymore because I generally don't care, but I'm just like, people get over the top with their comments, and I'm just like, do I really need to be dropping dead because you don't like this particular cartoon? I mean, I feel like that's a little extreme. But what are you going to do? Dude, it's just so weird. I don't know. I don't know why creating stuff became such a toxic endeavor. All right, we got stuff.
I actually had to explain why you were doing it to someone in the YouTube comments. I was surprised, but apparently they only just came back to the series.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't read comments or posts or anything. They just look at the video, go on to something else. So that's why the last one we posted, we were just like, please read the comments, the description, the VOD description, please. And I don't even know how many people did that. And it's like, yeah, dude, we're literally trying to recover from 22 years of atrophy. And people are like, do that other thing that you were doing that crippled you. I'm like, I need a break or I will die. Just keep, no, I hate this. I'm like, I could keep going, but, you know, the series is going to end a lot sooner than you want it to. Whatever, I hate this. Keep doing it. All right, I guess I'm going to go die now. Good. Just make sure there's more cartoons. I'm like, what the All right, but whatever. It is what it is. I've vented. Hey, we're still going to do what we do because it's what we do. All right? That's basically what it comes down to. Yeah. Hopefully people will support it. Thank you. All right. Spider. Boom. Spider sent us some nuts. All right. This is the only one that's going to show up on green screen. But from nuts.com, they sent it, and I brought this one out here because it's orange. It matches me. Look at that. It's beautiful. Thank you, Spider. I appreciate it. We got a bunch of them. There's like 4 bags in there. We got unsalted. We got a super salted. We got a medium salted. There's a power mix. I think this is the power mix. Power mix. Cool. Dude. Yeah, dude, I'm excited about this. Now I can open it up because I showed it. Yay! I have a really bad habit of not opening things unless I show it on stream first. I'm eating. This is dinner. This is dinner and lunch. And then for dessert, we got sweet potato pie. Is sweet potato pie healthy for you? I feel like it's healthier than normal pies. Probably not. Time to make a trail mix. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that was the other thing. This reminded me. Yeah, maybe go for the softer nuts because, yeah, we apparently traumatized a nerve the other day by grinding our teeth. Thanks, YouTube. All right, but wait, there's more. I don't know how do you traumatize it. Dude, this guy keeps traumatizing his nerves. They already have packets of nuts plus potatoes. Yeah, but they're not these nuts. God. See what I did there? That was kind of funny. Yeah. Where's the other stuff? Thank you, Spider. Good. All right. From Thanos. All right. We got all sorts of... Look at this. I know Don showed them, but I wanted to show them here. We got the Tootsie Rolls, the Harvest Chews. There's all sorts of... You got cinnamon, you got pumpkin spice. Don tried one and said it was really, 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 really good. So I'm going to have to try one of these later. This should not be my dinner. But whatever. Candy... What? No, we haven't gotten to the candy corn. These are Tootsie Roll Harvest Chews. So there's going to be a... Yeah, there is a candy corn flavored one. How does that work? I know. Let's find out. Go. All right. And also from Thanos. Hold on. No, it's all jankified. It's all jankified, bro. Look, it's Fall Festival. I can't read all the flavors in there. What is it? You got kettle corn, caramel. Oh, there's kettle corn. Dude, I love kettle corn. Kettle corn, bro. Dude. Kettle corns are awesome. Bits of figs are great to add to travel. I love figs. Dude. And dates. Dried dates. You ever put dried dates in there? Oh. Dude, you want a semi-healthy snack? High in calories, but semi-healthy. Dude, you get like a healthy peanut butter, and you just put some peanut butter on a date? Oh, my God. Not like a human person. Don't put peanut butter on your dates. To date the food, all right? Don't date food. Shut up. All right, never mind. We got these, Thanos. Thank you. Dude, we got Fall Festival. We're saving these for October, though. Gonna bust them open and just eat them all. Ow! Thank you, Spider and Thanos, for keeping our... I don't know. We got some protein and sugar. It's all you need to live, right?
That fall festival candy corn just looks like the meat-flavored candy corn repackaged.
It could be. Let's find out. But not today. What do you mean, ew, no? What do you mean? You don't know until you know.
I just tried the cookie dough Milky Ways. It's actually pretty good.
Ooh, cookie dough Milky Way. That actually sounds delicious. Well, cookie dough's been hit or miss, so, you know. I like eating raw cookie dough. I like eating the raw cookie dough. What? It's good. Well, yeah, okay. You could get the ready-to-eat ones, okay? You know, back in the day, before everybody destroyed eggs and made them poisonous before you cook them, yeah, you could actually just eat raw cookie dough when you mix it. Brian O'Later, thanks for being here. Dates are nasty. Why? What's wrong with dates? If you don't like the full dates, you get the little tiny chopped up ones, you know, that are covered in sugar, which is totally unnecessary. I can't wait till my Renaissance Fair opens to make kettle corn the old-fashioned way by cooking it in a cauldron. Everything tastes better when it comes out of a cauldron, you know? It's kind of like when you drink soda out of a can. Just tastes a little bit better. Figs are delicious. I do like figs. I like dates. And what's the other thing? That's a food that's delicious. Don't like the flavor. Yeah, I guess it's not for everybody. I know it just tastes sweet to me. I don't know. But I've said this numerous times. If you're looking for an alternative to sugar when it comes to baking, try date sugar. Just in general. You know, so it's actually, we make really good peanut butter cookies with date sugar. That's like that's our signature recipe. And we eyeball the whole things. I don't know what a persimmons is. Sounds like the name of a person. Mr. and Mrs. Persimmons. They're snickety people. I like snickerdoodles. Glass bottle soda superiority. What do you mean? Boiled peanuts from stalls on the side of the road in North Carolina. Those were the best. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. There used to be really good peanut vendors in New York City, and I was just like, you know, they started closing up shop for, like, weird things now. Now we get these, like, people trying to give you halal and kale or something. I'm like, what the hell happened here? This isn't the city I know. You can still find a pretzel vendor, though, so that's nice. Now I need food. Yeah. It's an Asian fruit that has a jelly-like texture when it's ripe, and it's tasty. Oh, nice. All right, we got to look that up. I like jelly. What? Jelly is awesome, dude. Dude, and this is a time of year where we get all those weird kind of like sweet potato butters and apple butters and pumpkin butters and all those kind of things. Glass bottle Coke tastes so much better than canned. Yeah. Maybe my aluminum levels are low, and that's why I like canned soda. Wait, I forgot that I still have dried anchovies in a jar. Dried anchovies in the car. Oh my God, that place is gonna smell. Get rid of them. Throw them out the window. I want some Auntie Anne's pretzels. Dude, there was this one place, and it wasn't an Auntie Anne's kind of pretzel place at a mall. I forget what the hell this place. It was like their own little pretzel place, which is probably why it went out of business. They used to make pizza-filled pretzels, which essentially was just cheese and sauce in a pretzel. But damn, it was like one of the most delicious pretzels I've ever had in my life. And now they're gone. Oh, they're still good. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I want to cook pasta and sweet potato butter. Ooh, there you go. That sounds amazing. Dude, it really was. It was basically like having a pretzel crust stuffed pizza, if that makes any sense. And I was like, I haven't seen them since. They had the perfect amount of seasoning on there. It was so good. And it's like I went back one day and it was gone. It turned into like one of those earring pagodas or whatever. And I'm like, no, where are my pretzels? That place is gone. But if you want, we can, pierce your ear. I'm like, look at me. Do I look like I have ears? You know? Sounds like the best mozzarella stick. Yeah. Maybe I'll find a place that does it, but probably not.
Andy and pretzel dogs are divine. Also, they have pepperoni pretzels.
Oh, pepperoni pretzels. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll try one of those. Pepperoni pretzel. Gonna have some coffee. Coffee time. Oh, this one where she almost looks like a real person. Weird. Yeah, there is something about like a really good soft pretzel that's like, oh, it is so good. You know, it's hard to find good ones though. You know, I mean, you have to go to like one of those pretzel places in a mall or God, what's the other place? The frozen ones aren't as good. You know, Filipino places have really nice pepperoni bread. That doesn't help me because it's not a pretzel. I want everything in pretzel form. I was amazed when I first came across pretzel rolls. I was like, dude, they got pretzel rolls, bro. Dude. I mean, they kind of don't taste like pretzels, but there you go. I know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a be right back screen. I'm going to readjust things because I physically have to. And we will be right back. So get up, walk around, do a thing. I don't know, pick your nose, flick a booger out the window, whatever you got to do. I don't know. Be right back.
Hey, you know how you keep bugging me for a digital music player?
Every day since music was invented, duh.
Well, I was going through some boxes, and I found for you your very own cutting-edge music playing device.
What the is this?
It's a cassette player.
What's a cassette player?
It's like a CD player, only you can't really skip tracks, and the sound quality isn't as good. So, yeah.
Does it play MP3s?
I'll have to say no. But you do have unfettered access to my entire music library.
Flock of seagulls? What is that, some sort of nature sounds thing?
No, it's an 80s band.
Oasis, Neil Young, Lou Reed, Amy Mann and the Young Snakes?
Ah, Amy, man. There's a woman I'd like to take to dinner and a movie. Yeah.
Nice save.
Yeah, here, listen to this one.
Slayer, Show No Mercy. Seriously?
Yeah, it's a good album.
I know, but I always pictured you as a Rod Stewart, Barbra Streisand type.
Don't assume all old people are into crappy music. Now go to your room.
What? Why?
Because you thought I listened to f***ing Barbra Streisand.
That is so unfair.
Hey, you just be glad I don't ground you for a week. Now go to your room, listen to Slayer, and don't come out until you're done.
I don't know if this is a punishment now.
Here, take this with you.
A pencil?
Yeah, you know, in case you want to rewind a song.
There's no rewind button on this thing?
No, that's what the pencil's for.
OMG! Seriously? I have to rewind the cassette by hand?
Yeah. You know, it'll make you appreciate the albums in their entirety.
Wait, why don't I just flip the tape over and fast forward the opposite side, thus rewinding the previous side?
You know what? Just give me back my f***ing pencil.
Just saying. Seems like a simple solution to a retarded 80s problem.
We did it to save on battery life.
Buy new ones, you cheap
Pencils and cassettes have a unique relationship.
Gah! Even your memes are old.
Yeah, fine. Just for that, you have to listen to Dream Theater's double live album from 1998.
Oh, come on! Their guitar solos are so long!
Hey, keep it up and I'll add a KMFDM album to the list. A remix album.
I'll be good.
Remix. Not gonna like that.
No.
Sitting through hours of the same song, different variations, none of them good.
Wicka wicka week, no remix.
Bum. All right, let's see if did I make it back in time? Oh, yeah, I think that was good timing. Hold on, I just got to get my things. It's like everyone, we're really trying to get better as far as physicalities go. So it's like the last 2 hours we've been standing, but then of course it's like, that messes up a bunch of things. Well, now we are in a sitting position, which is still uncomfortable. Oh, I got to turn that light off. That is in my eyeball. Oh, God. Hold on. Got to turn off a light. There we go. Except the chair sucks. Okay. When last we left off, that's it. What'll happen to my headphones now? Oh, there. Okay. Ridiculous. At least it wasn't an 8-track. Oh, the cartoon. 8-tracks were supposedly good for people who liked them. But I'm not quite sure if that would be good for me. I can't wait for cold weather so I can make cold weather food. Yeah, the only foods I can eat that are hot in the summer are like hot dogs and pizza. That's it. Zero, thank you. I appreciate 53 months. 53 months. 53 months. Yeah. Thank you. I crave stews, soups, and mashed potatoes. Well, here's how you get over the soups. You make gazpacho, okay? Basically, it's, cold tomato soup. Or vichyssoise, which I learned from Batman. Okay? That's also cold. And then the other thing, if you like potatoes, potato salad. Dude, we had a really good potato salad the other day. Again, homemade, but we did not make it. It's weird. I feel like people around us know what we do, and they're just like, here, you need food. I'm like, we really appreciate it. Thank you. Good. The kindness of strangers. Well, some of them. Dude, it was really good, dude. It was like some of the best potato salad I've had. It was like, you ever have potato salad, but it's like a nice crisp, like a crisp, clean kind of thing on your palate. Yeah. Like most potato salads got this like heavy kind of thing to it where it's like, blah, bleh. Yeah. I don't like mayonnaise, so no potato salad for me, but I love cold potato chunks. What you do is get German potato salad. They basically find a good recipe for that. They use, I think it's, what is it, like a vinegar or something like that? I don't know if you could deal with vinegar, But here's the thing, all right? It's 2023. You can look up any recipe that has an alternative, okay? So if you don't like mayo, just find a potato salad with no mayo recipe. You'll find it. It'll be, you can do it. There's a recipe for everything out there. That's what I do like the advancements of humans make good new recipes. Yeah. Had a coworker who liked chopping up raw potatoes. Chomping on? Or, oh, wow, really? Just eating raw potato, huh? That's kind of weird, but, I don't know, to each their own, I guess. I used to drink Italian dressing. I can handle vinegar. Italian dressing is good, though. Leftover from a salad, not straight from the bottle. Oh, okay. I thought you were, like, chugging it on the side. Just like, whatever. Yeah, I drink straight up Italian dressing. What of it? Yeah. One restaurant in my hometown has a Russian potato salad that is amazing. Ooh, Russian potato salad. What does that entail? I gotta look that up. That's nice. Russian potato salad. You should at least wash them down before eating, right? Crazy. Crazy. What if there was more of this? No, I'm seeing if the guy who posted the posters posted anything else that was remotely interesting. Oh, there's another one. Hey, this wasn't in the list. Sleepless in Seattle. She will find you. Yeah, that's it. That seems like that would make a good horror movie too. You know? It's like Cape Fear, but with better coffee.
It's hard to find a healthy snack that doesn't contain nuts. I can't stand the texture.
Yeah, it could kind of mess you up. There's got to be like a good, no nut recipe snack thing that you can make. This is also brilliant. Stuart Little. This is crazy. This movie needs to be made. I need this version of this movie. Dude, Stuart Little. Dude, it's like Macaulay Culkin's version of Willard. Dude, that's pretty good. I like that. I'm carefully going through this stuff. You know what? Oh God, that one's awesome. All right. We saw Dr. Dolittle. What? Oh, all right. I think we're gonna have to look through that too. Oh God, this one here has got a good Reddit going. Let me see. I don't know what the hell that is. That's kind of spooky. See, I knew it. I knew there would be a not safe for work one. I knew it. This is why I keep stuff off screen. Oh my God, that would have been disastrous. Oh God, just so many links. Oh, come on. See, what's gonna... It's been ruined. No, okay. I think that was just a recent thing. Okay, that's kind of funny. We saw those. No. Just saw that one. Some weird thing. Okay, well, okay, there's not a lot then. All right. Oh, why has everything got to open up in a new tab, bro? One second. All right, we got that, and then we're gonna look at some miniatures. Okay, another horror one, right? The Parent Trap. Dude, if Parent Trap was a horror movie, dun. Pretty good. This one I found kind of funny, and I hope there was more, but I don't know where they would be. If horror movies were like sitcoms, The Silence of the Lambs coming through. Could you imagine? Dude, that would be hilarious. I would watch this. Like, I'm not even lying about that. I would totally just be like, dude, let's watch this. Dude, quick, we got to get home. Silence of the Lambs it's must-see TV. Or that's what it's called for like the 80s or 90s or whatever. That'd be kind of funny. The hijinks of it would be amazing.
I mean, To Parent Trap is a horror story.
Dun
for
dun
parents.
dun. There you go. Dun dun dun. Yeah. I would definitely watch this, especially with Anthony Hopkins. All right, the other thing that I thought was cool. Look, bro. Somebody used miniatures and made like a little miniature scenes from look. Generated Mid-Journey. It's Mid-Journey. This is AI art stuff with miniatures. So basically somebody said miniature scenes from the world of The Last of Us. So this is AI art. Somebody's like, okay, use miniatures and make this, right? Boom. That looks pretty good. This looks good, all right? I know it's AI art, but bro, you imagine trying to put this together with real miniatures? It would be insane. It's crazy. How come it could get miniature hands right, but not like legit hands? It's weird, but it's kind of cool. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Well, I like it. I'm just saying, looks good. Boop. Miniatures. That is pretty good. Now I want to find more weird sitcom posters that people made up. Ah. Oh, that was also Mid-Journey. That poster was actually a Mid-Journey thing. There is a oh god, not the Mid-Journey Reddit. Oh jeez. Oh, we're gonna be here forever, bro. Okay, this one's pretty good. Come on, this is pretty good. It's AI art, but it's pretty good. Keep catnip legal, bro. Bro. Come on, that's funny. Let's see. I don't know. I got some cool stuff. Cool stuff. Yeah, it works when it works. So it's just a 1. Yeah, all right. Mm-hmm. I'm still looking at stuff. Yeah, I mean, after a while, it's kind of like... It's like, oh, cool. But then I'm like, yeah. And I just keep scrolling past it because nothing really stands out as being super unique. Hey, but let's see. Nah, we can skip that. And none of these are that great. Okay, here's the thing. Like, okay, I've noticed my consumption of AI art when I'm looking at it. I scroll past it a lot quicker than if a human did it. Like, if a person did it, I'll take a little bit more time and be like, oh, let me look at that. Let's see, what is that? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, no, I like that. If it's AI art, I'm just like, skip. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's ungodly well done, but who cares? Keep going. Like I pay it no mind or attention. You know, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Every once in a while, I'm just like, if something catches my eye, I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of like legit good. But, very rare. Very rare. Dun. I don't think AI art can ever truly replace human-made art for those who have an actual respect for art. Well, no, of course not. However, we are talking the internet age. All right. Most people on the internet, I'm going to say not most, but I'd say at least half, if not more, have very little value of human-made art. And you can see it because people steal it, people reuse it, people try to sell it themselves as NFTs. They try to slap it on a shirt and sell it themselves. Basically, they steal it, rob it, and try to repackage it and make money off of it themselves. They don't really respect the art. They don't really care about it. So when it comes to AI art, I feel like for normies, it will totally replace art done by regular people because generally normies don't care. Yeah. So people are just going to be like, yeah, whatever. Don't care. Don't care. You know? And that's kind of the sad thing of it. But, you know, I mean, for artists who like artists, then, you know, that's still going to be a thing. But I think most people are just going to be like, yeah, whatever. Okay, like this here, right? Okay, hypothetically, for people into dream theater, okay, and this might be an obscure thing. You remember those album covers that they used to have, where it was usually just some weird artsy kind of Pink Floyd-esque artwork. Okay, hypothetically, you could hire somebody to do that kind of artwork / photography, whatever, or you essentially could make AI put this together real quick, right? Like if this said Dream Theater up top and they called it like, I don't know, Spheres of the Soul, whatever you want to call it. That would legit be like a Dream Theater album cover. What's up, Black Viking Sai? I wouldn't be happy about it, especially if I was the original photographer. But, you know, this could be a Dream Theater album cover. Nobody would actually give a crap. You know? And we've discussed this numerous times, so it is what it is. People are like, yeah, whatever. So. Only AI I like is things that look good. That's impossible to do with stained glass, but beautiful on the eyes. Yeah, I mean, it does. It's got a lot of potential. I mean, right now, a lot of people use it for inspiration, but then a lot of people use it for like legit artwork. And I think, you know, the more it progresses, the more people are going to just say, well, this is art. Fine, we're good. What? Think about how people view practical effects in movies as opposed to CGI, you know? Like, you know how many CGI artists got put out of work when, not CGI, but practical effects artists got put out of work because of CGI? And then how many practical effect people are just like, dude, it's not the same, man. You know? And hey, I'm a practical effect person, so I like practical effects still. But then it's like, in the future, CGI artists are going to be put out of work by, you know, animation that's just generated by AI, and it's going to be like, well, that was quick. Yeah. It's going to streamline a lot of shit. Like, it really will. And yeah, I said it. Bump, 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 bump. Crazy. There's some crazy stuff in here. Trying to pick out the fun stuff, but mostly I'm just scrolling through it. Everyone feels the need to make like AI art with a politician to try to make it like, oh, look, they're this person or they're that person. Or I'm like, what the hell? Like the world is so much more interesting without politics. You know? I don't know why I got to infuse everything into it. It's ridiculous. Oh, was that Pokemon? No, it wasn't Pokemon. Yeah, all right. I think we're good with that. Oh, that looks weird. Nope. 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 Funny. Everyone nowadays is into what's the fastest thing they can access, then the quality of it. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. You know? That's why VHS won over, you know, Betamax. People do not care about quality. This is why streaming services are more popular than 4K media. People do not care about quality because they don't want to get up off their couch and put a disc into a player. Sad but true. Dude, here's the thing. All right. For us here, right? We're probably more mindful of the arts and whatnot and how they're created, how they're generated, and all that other stuff. But you got to think daily consumer. Daily consumer doesn't care. This is why instant coffee exists. Okay? If people cared about what they consumed, instant coffee would not exist. All right? Instant coffee is terrible. Sanka exists because people don't care. Okay? Yeah. So, you know, the same applies to art, streaming, music, all that stuff. Eventually, the technology will catch up so you can get a nice, you know, high bitrate 4K streaming of a movie you like. But right now, as technology is, a 4K disc is still better quality than, you know, streaming some, you know, low bitrate, supposedly 4K, whatever, you know. Yeah. But, you know, again, general consumer. Dude, I need it quick. Hurry up. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Dude, I've seen people wait online. They were the next person in line to, give you an idea of how impatient people are. I'm like the third person online. There's one person in front of me and one person in front of them. The person in front of them, they were doing whatever. It was taking a little time, right? The guy got so fed up, they just dropped all their groceries and left. Like, literally. They were that impatient. Or poor in managing their time or something, but whatever. So basically, they didn't buy anything and they just left. This has happened numerous times. And I'm like, yo, people are impatient. Of course, I had to move all their stuff off of the flipping conveyor belt because they just left it there because they were impatient. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, thanks. I'm like, no, this isn't any of our stuff. It was the guy ahead of us who got impatient and just walked by everybody saying, I can't waste time here. I'm just like, wow. I can't stand that. Like, people are just, and yo, I'm from New York, dude. I'm all about getting stuff done and being impatient and hurry the hell up. But dude, there's just sometimes you can't avoid lines. Throwing a little hissy fit and throwing your stuff down on the ground like you're all bent out of shape because you had to wait. Yeah, one, you don't get what you're initially there for anyway, and then two, you're just messing it up for everybody. It's just dumb. God, it's like, dude, just stop. Stop, take a second. Take a second, man. Look at the candy bars and checkout aisle. Maybe get some M&Ms. Chill, bro. Or they decide they don't want an item and leave it in the aisles they're in. Cheese doesn't belong in the chip aisle. I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. The worst thing I've ever seen of somebody leaving something behind was a package of meat they put in the magazine rack in checkout. They didn't want it. They didn't want to put it back. They put it in a magazine rack. Practice 47 moods, thank you. I appreciate helping us survive. Thank you. Literally, a big package of ground meat just sitting there, oozing blood out of it all over the magazines. Literally dripping to the ground. Literally dripping to the ground. Like, literally, all the weird little Inquirers and tabloids and magazines, like Martha Stewart magazine was covered in blood. I'm just like, bro, you just wasted so much food and magazines and everything. And I'm like, see, you're the problem with the world. I mean, that's quite literally, to me, that's somebody who's got deep psychological problems. At the very least, you don't want it. You just say, look, I changed my mind about this. I can't go and put it back now. Could you get somebody to do that? They will get somebody to do that and put it back. Don't just leave it in a freaking magazine rack and basically contaminate everything. It literally contaminated. They had to close the aisle and, like, clean the rack off. It was ridiculous. It's basically bloody meat everywhere. I'm like, who does that? I don't think I've ever left an item on a rack or any place else. I would, God, and even if it was like a cold item, I wouldn't generally put it back. I don't know. Mind you, those magazines aren't much of a loss, but yeah, just leave stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about the magazines. I'm worried about the putrid, uncooked meat juices ending up everywhere that people could either slip on, get on their hands, and then get everywhere else. And I wonder why there's an outbreak of mad cow disease in a bodega. I'm like, come on, dude. It's just weird. I don't know. Don't do that. Don't do it. Put the meat back. Plus, I've gotten to leaving a thing of yogurt in a refrigerator spot. Yeah, I mean, I don't even mind if people are like, oh, God, I can't put this cheese back. But, they have all those little soda refrigerators by checkout. If you put it in there, it's like, all right, well, they're keeping it cold. The food doesn't go to waste. It still stays refrigerated and is safe for consumption. And, somebody might reach for soda and be like, ooh, yogurt. That's fine. That's fine. You know, but just leaving meat out there. And it looked like it was there for a while because it was like nobody noticed it until it was bleeding on the floor. I'm like, oh, crap. Weird. Whatever happened to Andrew WK? They're still around. Yeah. Someone who has had stocked those shelves, seen those misplaced items, just gets me twitching. Yeah. It really is bad. And like, again, like I said, if because usually we're with Dawn when we go food shopping, and I'll be like, all right, you do the cart thing. I'll bring this back to where it belongs. You know? So if there's something like we end up not needing or whatever, I will literally run back into the aisle and put it back where it is. You know, because Dawn can handle it, or vice versa. I'll do checkout and, you know, she'll just run it back to where it belongs. But I'm usually faster, so, you know. Andrew WK is a musician that is kind of over the top, but has great music. Yeah, but are they still around? That's what I'm saying. I haven't heard about them in a while. Like, I was scrolling through Reddit in the corner of my eye for something fun, and it was just like, it was there. I was like, oh, crap. Yeah, that guy. They're little things, but multiple little things. Some humans are lazy, I feel like. Yeah, but it's not so difficult. You know, you just walk back, you know, put back the bag of chips. Yeah. Even if you just flip and put it in a general area near it, you know. Ugh. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. I'm lazy, but I'm not inconsiderate. Yeah. Well, I think that's the problem. Is there's that fine line between being lazy and inconsiderate. It's like, I'd rather somebody be lazy but considerate. You know, like, I don't want to put this back, but I don't want it to spoil either. Could you get somebody else to do it? I'm lazy. I'm fine with that. They're not like, well, screw it. I'll just put it in the magazines. You don't put ice cream bars in the middle of magazines, dude. It's wrong. Come back just to complain about what? Decorating. I really should employ someone to do this for me. Yeah, but it takes the fun out of it, you know? Decorating's fun. Decorating's fun. You get to put everything where you want. You got your little things. I don't know. It's fun. Well, at least for me. And I don't like doing nothing. Oh my god, chat. Dude, they made Pop-Tarts out of Pokemon. That inside is the blood of every Pokemon you've ever loved. Yeah, probably not. I think it's just jelly. I like to imagine that this is what happens to the Pokemon that you turn into, what's Dr. Oak or whatever? Professor Oak. And you're just like, here are the Pokemon. Give me candy for it. And he's like, yay. Thanks a lot. And then he sells them to like the Kellogg's Corporation, and then they make them into Pop-Tarts. What? That's pretty good. They look happy. I guess they had a surplus of, see, and they even say wild cherry, like they were wild Pokemon. I remember those. I didn't even know they existed, honestly. Like, I had no idea these were a thing. So I was like, oh, dude, cool. Pokemon. With Pokemon sprinkles. See? Literally made out of Pokemon. Were they any good? I haven't had Pop-Tarts in a while. Do they hold up? Or do they, like, you have to put them in the toaster? Because I used to just eat them raw. You know? I would eat all the crust first, and then I would just be left with that super sugary center. They were good. They were good. All right. Oh, Pop-Tarts are so dry. They're dry now? I don't remember them being very dry. Early on, they had this, like, almost buttery quality to them. Like, so much so that I would actually eat them. Yeah, Sugar Bear's like, Pop-Tarts today suck. If you can't trust Sugar Bear about Pop-Tarts, I don't know who you can trust. They're literally an authority on sugar. What's up?
Fun? Okay, everybody who wants to have fun, want to play the game of placing things around the house that are Halloween theme. Don't look at the Christmas box until November 1st.
But-
I'm looking at you, Bob.
No. No. Oh, hold on. We got to watch this. Beep, 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 beep. Dude, Beetlejuice opening. Dude. I don't know. They really got to bring that back. Bring it back. Bring back the Beetlejuice cartoon. I don't know. It's gone. It's gone, though. They don't make it anymore. Dum, bum, bum, bum. Some weird crap on this thing. Weird. Whatever. Check those out. Check them out. There you go. Go.
Pop-Tarts have started to reduce the icing on the tops, so now there's more crust. It's not good.
Oh,
Also,
God.
they messed with the wild berry flavor. It sucks now.
Oh, come on. Why do they keep changing all these ingredients? Like, over time, it's like, where's standards and practices in this? Like, we were just talking about the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups not being as good as they used to be. Where is, like, standards saying, okay, you made this, this is how it's going to be made. Like Twinkies. Remember when Twinkies got phased out for, like, a couple of months, and then somebody rebought them and kind of messed with the recipes? And then nobody eats Twinkies anymore because they're different. What the hell happened that they did? Why do they keep doing this? This is getting ridiculous. We dropped frames. How's that possible? All right, I don't like it. But we did drop a couple. 0.1%. I'm angry now. 738 frames. I want them back. Save an extra penny for shareholders. Decency to you. Yeah, it's like... I don't know, man. If I made a really good product, like a food product or whatever, I would try not to scrimp on things. I would rather raise the price of something and say, look, this is the reason we're raising the price, because if we are going to have consistent quality, we literally have to get the consistently, good ingredients to put in this to keep it the way you like. The price may go up. That's literally out of our control. We want you to have a good product, and we want to make a good product. I would do that. Keep my fingers crossed that people will understand. But then, people will just buy something else.
The reason food is getting smaller, of lesser quality, and more expensive is because of one reason: corporate greed. It's always been bad that the level of greed has exploded in the past few years.
And I don't see why, because it's like, again, I know there's inflation and all that, but bro, people's paychecks haven't been inflated. If anything, they've been deflated because everything else has been inflated. So even if you're making $15, $20 an hour, that's not nearly enough to sustain a livable wage, which boggles my mind. I'm like, dude, just everything is so flippin' expensive. I don't know. That's one reason why Arizona teas are the same price still. Really? They are? Are those still good? I haven't had an Arizona iced tea in forever. Pizza Hut is just as bad as that nonsense. They have cut the amount of toppings they use so much over the last 20 years. It's insane. And how do you even order extra on all of it? They will lower it. Even pepperoni doesn't mean double. It means more like 1/3 extra. Oh, God. Yeah, make your own pizzas. You can put all the toppings you want. Yeah. Arizona's still good. Nice. COP, what? Paychecks have exploded. It's all for them. This is what I don't understand. How much is enough money? Dude, it's like, oh, God. I hate to get into finances, but, dude, if I was making, a ton of money as a CEO, dude, I would definitely take a pay cut. Because, it's like I don't really... Well, at least I try not to spend money, with the exception of, necessities. But, it's like, how much is enough for people? I don't get it. That explains the automotive strikes that are happening. I don't even think people make cars anymore. CEO wants to keep prices the same as long as he can. Well, that's good. I don't know, just make a good product. If the price raises a little bit, that's fine, just to keep consistent quality. But, CEOs, take a pay cut, across the board. I don't know what you're doing. That's, warrants, $500 to $1 million salary each year. I mean, my God, dude. Dude, you realize how happy I would be if I made $500,000 a year? That would be insane to me. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm the richest person on the planet. You know? Dude, I'd be happy with 100. Okay? Like, I'm not even joking about that. Like, bro, come on. Dude, it's just ridiculous. It's like, I guess if you have money, you just want more of it. But if you don't have money, the money that you have, you appreciate it. Maybe that's the way it goes. The more money you have, the less it means to you. Too much is never enough. I don't know. It should be. And there's got to be a point where people are just like, yeah, that's enough. We're swimming in money. I'm literally Scrooge McDuck, and I dive into gold coins every day. It's like at some point you got to just be like, well, maybe I should give back. Like, I can only give back if I get a tax write-off. Oh, come on. Rich folks need what? Bigger houses, cars, boats every year. All right.
Personal opinion. If your base salary is $1 million, then you should not be eligible for bonus, stock incentive, residual stock, etc. Literally no one needs to make $100 million a year.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's just like, that's so much money. That's so much money. Yeah. Even $1 million a year is a lot of money. What's up? Roller high. What's up? Bump. No, people are weird. I don't know. I feel like I should have lunch. What should I have for lunch, chat? What should I be eating? Oh, we might drop a frame, but that'll be my fault because I just updated something in the background and it's done. Okay, good. What, dude? I had to update something, man. There was a Steam game. I hate that. Am I the only one that gets really bent out of shape when there's like updates just pending? It's like I have to get them done now. I have to get them down. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Da-da-da. Spam. No, I don't have spam. I don't have spam. The hell's this? What is this? Entropy Effect. There's a game, chat. It's called Entropy Effect. I'm looking at that right now if it ever opens up. What's it do? Very positive. Experience the brilliant action combat gameplay, the pinnacle of roguelike action game. The pinnacle, huh? You don't oversell it much? This is the pinnacle, chat. Well, let me just make sure there's nothing safe for work. I don't think I have. Let me just double check. God, this is what I hate about Steam. It's like I always got to make sure my preferences don't have the weird stuff. No, I don't. No. That's all off. All right, good. No, but I don't trust. I don't trust. Got zero trust. All right, chat. Entropy Effect. It's the pinnacle of roguelike action games, according to this. Right there. Pinnacle. Pinnacle. It's the pinnacle. All right. I don't know what I'm getting here. I see little people running around. I got a lot of bullets going on there. What do we got here? We got some jumping. Wow. Jumping in a game. Roguelike. We got some crazy robot. Looks kind of ticked off. We got some lightning. We got more bullet hells. Yeah, I think I'm good there. I don't think I really want that. I don't want that. I like looking at games. It's still 99 cents here to you. It's 99 cents still? Arizona iced tea is still 99 cents. How?
Tajay away the brakes of the rich. It's an economy war. Corporate is like, not allowed to have tax breaks? Okay, I'll just move my company and jobs to India instead. They have less regulations and less.
That's human rights anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. I don't get it. It's like talking about the economics of the world is like, I feel like most of us are never going to be a part of that upper echelon of money makers. We're just going to be on the lower chains getting beaten up. Yeah. So we got to start making our own stuff and keep our fingers crossed, right? Good. Hey, Undead Horde 2 came out. Hey, We actually had fun with that. That was fun. If anybody's actually played the first Undead Horde, the second one's out, but it's also on sale for $11.55. That's kind of a lot of money. What do we got here? What did they add new here? Nah, man, we had the Chicken Army. Chicken Army, bro! It's not OP at all! It's actually just, it's a waste of resources, honestly. What's up? No, Sugar Bear, subscribe. Thank you, I appreciate. Thank you for helping out. May you be a corporate guru and spread your wealth along the lands. I don't know, I feel like somebody has to. Bezos. Elon. Bill. Thank you. There we go, what is this? You got a little pickaxe. Bro, we got a pickaxe. I don't know, that's something to look at some point, right? I don't know what is it? You got raise undead warriors, and you choose what? Command undead armies of over 100 units. Rebuild the necropolis. Yeah, so basically the first game, but with what? Raise minions, command armies, rebuild necropolis, find powerful power-ups. There you go, items. What? Take back the souls. Souls. There we go, gotta get souls. Souls, chat. What has Halloween vibes? I'm surprised to find out that the British money is worth more than the U.S. money. Yeah, but U.S. money's worth more than the yen right now. Dude, if you're going to go to Japan, you might as well. It's like 150 yen to the dollar right now. I learned that because somebody I know in Japan said it's terrible. So, yeah, if you're making money in, Japan, you don't have a lot of buying power here. But if you America, you can go over there. And it's actually, right now, it's pretty good. So... I don't know. I guarantee you when we decide to go to Japan to visit, it's going to be like, oh, well, you're going to get like, 5 yen for $1. And I'm going to be like, oh, come on. Last I heard it was 1 to 150 for $1. Well, that was last time. Oh, God. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Just trying to see what new things came out. Now, again, I haven't had stable internet for quite some time, so I'm just trying to catch up on things. That's had Halloween vibes. Yep, does have Halloween vibes. I actually had a lot of fun with that. Maybe I should look up some spooky games. Because I want to try to do at least some more streams for October, at the very least, so, people aren't sick of looking at a pumpkin. But I like to get some spooky vibe games going. Of course, I don't want to play typical spooky vibe stuff. I want, I'm not doing Resident Evil. Would love to travel. I would like to travel, too, if it wasn't for all the people. Oh, and the expense. Yeah. Dude, just a flight over there is stupid expensive, And that's always the problem. It's always like, At some point, I'm going to be like, well, you only live once kind of mode. And I'm just going to be like, yeah, whatever. And it's just like, I'll figure it out later. What is this? Team-based puzzler. Ad break. Oh, God. All right, everybody get coffee. I forgot I got more. I got some during the ad break. Yeah. Oh, my game's got a Steam Cloud error. Dude. This coffee's a little bitter. It's a little bitter. It's a little bitter. Bitar. Vaporwave Pauline. That would be this one. Boom. Hey, that looks fun. It looks fun. I was actually thinking about playing the game, but now I'm like, I feel like I'm over it. I feel like I'm over it now. Ugh. What the hell? Hey, it's a free to play there. Yeah. What is this premium? Oh god, I got all these premium passes. Get the hell out of here. I feel like this is it's such a trend. Like, all right, let me get back to this. Okay, we got this game. It's Monster Racing League. It's basically Mario Kart with monsters. Okay, and then it moved to like free to play. So of course, you know, everything's gonna have their little cosmetics and all this other crap. And is this gonna be the inevitable route that all games go? Where it's like, oh, the game's pretty good, it's adequate, and there you go. But then it's just like it ends up just devolving into you know, oh, get a game pass or get a ignition, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. Like it's getting difficult to like gaming because it's become such a commercial thing. Like I like when you can buy a game and it's just that's the game. That's it. You got it. It's good. You're beautiful. You play the game. You know, but it's every game is trying to eke out that little bit of money, and it's just like it's part of me just doesn't want to deal with that practice. You know. But Sega Wonderland sale up to 85% off until it's over. But dude, hey, Persona's on sale. Persona 5 Royale. All right, you got all the Persona games on there. You got your Like a Dragon, Yakuza series. That's on sale there. Some stuff that's coming soon. Hey, Persona 3's coming soon. Hey, I gotta play. I want to play the first one before I play the remake of it. I want to deal with all the jank and not quality of life things first. Dude, Sega's got Warhammer? I didn't know that was a Sega thing. Bro. Dude, there's like a new Warhammer game like every week. It's like so weird. Yeah, so look, yeah. They're all in our library. We just gotta press play one day. Oh god. 2 Point Campus. Sonic! Dude, catch up on your Sonic games. Oh god, there's DLC for this too? God. 750. 750. Oh god. Why do they do this? This is a good series though. Any of the Yakuza / Like a Dragons games are usually pretty good. I haven't played Lost Judgment. Don's gonna do that eventually, so you know, keep an eye on that. Yeah. What games come with that sale? Whatever ones are on sale. I don't know. It's not like a complete package. It's just whichever ones are on sale. They got great value bundles. I don't know. I never got into the 2 Point Campus games because I'm just like, I don't want to build a campus. Oh man, bro. This game got a remaster. What the hell is it called? Oh, my brain. I think it's called Etrian Odyssey Collection. Where is it? Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Boop. There he is. This thing got a whole thing. Like all 3 games literally got remasters. Every single one. But they supposedly got like quality of life updates. Like all of them got quality of life. Basically dungeon crawlery kind of thing, you know. RPG, dungeon crawler. So I don't know if you like older games that get remakes, then there you go. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm intrigued. Those are good? They are good. I've heard they're good. Yeah. Dude, they got a whole bundle for like, what the hell was it? Oh, I'll flip. I think it was like 50 something bucks. Yeah, the whole collection. $50. Individually, they got a character DLC set? Bro, who's in it? Yeah, but God, by themselves, they're like 25 a piece. So literally, if you have an interest in this, I guess get it now. Because basically, you're getting all 3 for 50 instead of $25 a piece. So you're quite literally saving like 25 bucks. Oh, dude, they got the Persona character guy, Joker. Bro. Do you get Joker for Persona 5 and Ringo from Soul Hackers 2? Oh, you schmucks. I hate that. All right, that's it. Let's see. want to bring something that happened to me yesterday. I ordered Chinese food last night, and at the end of the meal, I always open a fortune cookie. The fortune never really amounts to anything, but this one was different. It said, and I kid you not, "Blessed are the children, for they will inherit the national debt," which I thought was both hilarious but also foreboding for the future. I never thought a fortune cookie would be capable of summing up current events. I wouldn't worry too much about it because the national debt is basically in perpetuity. Like literally, that's just it. So that's yeah. What? Hey, dude, your grandparents back there, they were just like, dude, the national debt, it's a number, give it up, you know. But it's going to be going on forever. So, you know, his kids, and then your dad's kids, which is you, and then other kids beyond that. It's going to be a multi-generational debt-consumed existence. Good job. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, whatever. What are you going to do? What you going to do? What's it? Recommended, let's see. Graphics, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 550 Ti. 1 gig. That's recommended. Minimum is still the same. Yeah. All right, whatever. Oh, dude, Persona 5 Strikers is on sale. Dude. God, I hate looking at Steam sales because I'm just like, look, it's on sale. It's so annoying. I got background music. Okay, all right, never mind. No. We'll never have bullet trains. Do we really need them? I don't know. We might. I don't know. Generally, I don't find there's any place to really go, so it doesn't really matter. Like, where am I going? Where am I going? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't like any of that. What is this? Yeah. All right. I don't know. I'm just browsing around like an idiot. Got nothing else to do. Oh yeah, let me check things while I can check things. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I gotta check things. Looking at stuff that doesn't even look legit. Getting rid of it. Ha. Alright. Okay, that's good. Alright, oh, that's settled. That's very nice. Okay. We got that. So. From Reddit post. I tried donating blood. Never again. Too many stupid questions. Whose blood is it? Where did you get it from? Why is it in a bucket? Well, I mean, those are legit questions, It's like buying antiques. You want to know where it came from, You need the lineage. Well, that's kind of funny. Dun, dun. All right, I got to get lunch. All right, who's doing what today? Who's doing what today? Who's doing what today? Who's doing what? Who's doing what? I don't know. I was thinking about playing a game, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do it a little later tonight. I feel like I should take a break, kind of re-brain myself here. Ah! Yeah, hey, EB Demon going to be streaming. There you go. Every time I do the coin toss, you seem to be losing it. You got real bad luck. Well, I like legit, before I do a raid, I do a coin toss between like who's ever is on, and I'm just like, ugh. Let's see. I don't like picking favorites. What do we got? Timmy's on. Timmy. Zograd's on. Zograd's doing horror stuff. Resident Evil 4. Timmy's doing Starfield. EB Demon doing art. It's weird because I don't see EB Demon's stream on. EB Demon! Yeah, well, if you're going to be doing the thing, you do the thing. All right? You do that. I feel like, you lost out on the last two things, so. All right, going to take a nap. Y'all have fun. There you go. Thank you for being here, Azoth. I appreciate. I'll be on later playing Golden Light. Oh. Golden Light. Nice.
Thanks for the stream, PG.
Thank you.
Hope you have a great week and see you Wednesday.
Yeah.
Jim Love.
Wednesday might be a late stream, depending on what's going on. We got some IRL stuff, all right? So it might be a late stream. I keep forgetting to mention that because it's like we still got a doctor thing to do. We got some other thing that may or may not happen on Wednesday because apparently the office doesn't know if the doctor's going to be back from vacation by then. I'm like, God. I'm like, I am wounded. Why are you on vacation? I understand you have to have like an emotional disconnect from your patients, but bro, you're in like the Bahamas. I'm like bleeding out my eyes. Come on. Yeah, so, but probably not. I don't think he gets back till next week. So, we'll see. Sometimes doctors are just like that. I had a dentist once that was just like, yeah, I'm going to be on vacation for like the next 2 months. And then it was like 2 weeks later, they're like, yeah, I'm back at work. So if you want to come in, I'm like, what? Like, what happened to your vacation? He's like, yeah, it wasn't what I thought it was. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, Italy wasn't what I expected. I was kind of hoping it would be something more. Oh, sorry. Did you get pasta at least? He's like, yeah, it was all right. I'm like, so you didn't have as much fun in Italy during your vacation, so you decided to come back to work. You would rather root around in somebody's mouth than hang out in Italy. Yeah, kind of. I'm like, I guess it just wasn't your thing. He's like, no, it was nice and everything, but it just wasn't I wasn't feeling it. Like, can you imagine just having that kind of money, going on vacation, not feeling it and saying it, yeah, let's just cancel this and go home. I'm not feeling Paris right now, so I don't know. You want to try Germany? And then I look at the bill and I'm like, well, this is why you can afford to just dip out on a vacation. Okay, good. I don't know. I feel like I'm living in a different world than everybody else. Oh, good. What about the nuts bag? We showed the nuts bag. We did. Where were you? I was like, Spider, dude, we got nuts. There are nuts. Thank you. I really appreciate. We showed it. And we also showed the Thanos goodies too. So I got basically, hey, that my lunch is taken care of. All right. I got a mixed bag of nuts and candy corn. See, this is why my doctor should not be on vacation. I kind of wish I had their personal number because I would take a picture of like, this is what you did to me. And I would just send it to them. I'd be like, you better get back soon. Oh, God. Okay, I fell asleep at the desk. Oh, God. Don't push yourself because here's what we were... Chat. All right, I'm giving you worldly advice right now, so perk up your ears even if you're slightly unconscious. All right, look, for the last 22 years, we have pushed ourselves to the point of quite literally crippling ourselves, okay? To the point where we got to do physical therapy to get to the point where we can sit and or stand. Yes, the remedial things most people take for granted, we are literally trying to build up a tolerance so we can literally sit in a chair or stand on our feet. Good times. So, what I will say, as dedicated as you are to your craft, like us, you may want to take some time out and make sure you get rest and relaxation and maybe a little bit of exercise so your ligaments aren't the only thing holding your body together, which ends up being very painful. Okay? So keep that in mind. I'm giving you sagely advice from 22 years of experience of not experiencing anything. Okay? So get up, move around, stretch, lift a weight every once in a while. So there you go. Dude, that's kind of a thing. How you doing over there, Jib? It just sort of resonates with me. But yeah, it's just, So it's one of those things. So yeah, definitely do stuff. But let's see if EBD been officially streaming. All right? Because we got, what's going on? Oh, God, stop. I got a pop-up ad. I gotta update my pop-up blocker. All right. So I'm letting you know who's on right now. We got Timmy the Termite, right? They are playing Starfield, okay? Zograd is playing Resident Evil 4 right now. So if you want spooky, Zograd, X-O-Grad. EB Demon is doing art and apparently singing. So there you go. I think we're rating them because every time we try to do like a coin toss, they keep losing. They keep losing chat. All right, so I'm going to send you over there. You do what you will. But be nice. Let's see. What's up? I'm not trying to spell check a username. Come on. Mom secretly filed eviction paperwork so that I could have been... What? Been on a record. What? Spiteful. Why? Why would they do that? What is happening? I'm trying to read all that. Hold on. According to this, maybe they're going to the judge tomorrow to get it back down to put this record. So they have to know the department is going to save the stick to me anyway. Oh, God. I don't know. Good vibes, bro. Oh, my God. Good vibes. I don't know if that's going to help, but, you know, hopefully it will. That's a lot going on there. That's a lot to unpack. But there we go. I know I got to get something to eat. Maybe I will be back on later, but I don't know. My senses say I should probably do some kind of low impact exercise so I can, you know, maybe someday walk. That'd be cool. Remember when you could do that? I'm going to put this in perspective, chat. We used to be able to walk 17 miles without batting an eye. Now anything more than a half mile is crippling pain. Okay? So time does creep up on you. Dude, no joke. 17 miles. Easy. No, not so much now. So there we go. Wrapping it up. Let's go. I'm going to do some kind of thing that makes me not die. All right. Let's see. There's our outro. We're going to raid Eevee despite what the coin says. Because they've been losing coin tosses this whole time. But again, Zograd is on. Timmy the Termite's on. Dyfed's going to be streaming later. I might stream again later, but who knows. I don't know how my brain's going to work or feel. Let alone the body. But there we go. New Foamy cartoon was posted last, Friday? We're going to have another one next Friday. We're going to try to stay on an every Friday schedule, whether it's a short cartoon or a long cartoon. So we're going to kind of mix it up. Mixing it up. Everybody go do something fun. Do something fun, all right? Don't waste your life being not fun. Words to live by. Thank you. Go.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.